As you can see, AJ is already appropriating Crit Max style with the socks.
Yep.
He's ready for anything.
Like I said, I've been getting nightmares. You guys are probably going to have them too now every time you think of Larry's face or see it on the screen.
I think he even called him gay a little bit later. But yeah, just skip like 20 seconds.
He did.
You believe men with no beards are gay?
No, I believe that
he was
said.
talking about no, whatever.
Personally.
Nigga. You're a socialist. It's easier when the nigga's saying it's easier.
So you accept cookies on every website.
Yeah.
It's over.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You're done.
I do.
Look, this all boils down to, do niggas want to make the show better or not?
Like, what do you think you bring?
When we beef in the way that we do to where it'll be subtle.
You put them in a position, you give them the gems. If they can't do it, they're not stars. Period. I know what version of him y'all is. So y'all not locking into that frustrates the fuck out of me. It's good.
I'm the guy that sits in the middle. Why am I valuable to this trio?
Right. We're not first. Not anymore. Nobody's coming to us first for anything anymore. That's not happening. Niggas got a beef to have a good episode now. That's crazy.
We only grow at the rate that we hate each other?
I watch film, but it's like, what is Tony Yayo?
Except we talking about practice? Beat 'em, people. Welcome back to another installment of the Homeroom University Podcast. You see, it's the pod about your favorite pod, and I'm your classmate, Tone Groove.
Jay Nobles.
AJ the Menace.
White man gone forever.
Retired.
And we are back better than ever. Like the video, share, subscribe. Comment down below your hashtag office hours. Hashtag office hours. Partner at the end of the show. We get to talk to y'all. One-on-one conversations. Very intimate. Vulnerable. In fact, check out the $5 Patreon. Just recorded another banger like we always do. Again, it's $5. Ain't too much, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you spend $5 on bullshit every day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, support the homies. Thank you.
Yep.
Any more
we're gonna need a
shout-outs?
couple more office hours next week. You know, y'all gonna have to atone. It was just leaking just a couple other niggas this month.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
do better.
Yeah, do better. And we'll try to do better too. But good watches this week. So I guess my good watch was Deion Cole and Mike Epps. Like I said, I couldn't find a clip, so you could just go and that's not I'm pretty sure they do have a Mike Epps clip, but Deion Cole, his interview show, and I don't know if it's a podcast necessarily, but you know, whatever it is, I like it. It's dope. He has phenomenal guests. This week he had Mike Epps, but he also had Kenan Thompson.
I actually saw that.
That's a chubby one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's-
Kel is the one that he fell off.
He's hilarious. Kenan is he's pretty funny.
I did see clips from that actually. Now that you mention it, this is new.
He had Bill Burr. This is like fresh.
Yeah.
And of course he had Cory Holcomb, the one and only, you know what I'm saying? They're both from Chicago and shit. But I like what he's doing. It feels original, and it's like it's not trying to be anything else.
It's perfect for him because he can just be natural. He's been in the industry for so long. He's got so many of these stories with these niggas.
And it's just, it feels real. Like, it feels like him and his homies. Like, yeah, he has flashcards, but that's just because, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, he's Hollywood. He's trying to look professional.
But they're not sharing sharp flashcards.
Yeah,
more
nah.
like Old Spice.
But you just click on,
This one.
yeah.
Hey, your mama, your mama.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty funny. So
Your mama.
he has kind of what would you say? A trope of asking people how fine their mama was. And, you know, that
tells you a lot about a person.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you grow up a certain way if your mom look good.
And how are you going to react? Let's see.
Hey, your mama fine. She was fine. Fine as a and held a bunch of kids by a bunch of different guys. Yeah, but she was one of them women that had a bunch of kids and was still fine. Yeah. Like you didn't know it. You didn't know she had these kids. Cause she hid us out of my grandmother's house. And once you get the dude all the way in, she said, I want you to meet somebody. And we come out the room like a brothel, one at a time. The oldest one all the way down to the little. You'd be like, my little brother's father married my mother with 5 kids. Dang, yeah. 5 kids. My mother was fine all the way to the end.
So you had 5 brothers and sisters?
I got 7 brothers and sisters.
7.
It's 8 of us.
Dang.
And you know,
Do they always sit that far apart?
yeah.
Them niggas is on the other side of the room.
But it was a great conversation. They got into not to like make it dark, but like they got into how both their mothers passed. They both passed like around COVID. Like COVID was like very serious for a lot of like older people. Like it was people that was in grave risk of their health. But nah, man, this was fucking hilarious. You can click anywhere and it's funny.
I was a baby. I was a kid. I was wild, dumb. I was stupid. And, you know, sometimes I feel bad that, you know, I wasn't who I am now.
Yeah.
Because my daughter didn't get to enjoy me. Because, you know, when you're young, kids don't understand. They put pressure on their parents, but they don't understand their parents are young.
Yeah, that's right.
You just a kid and you think they're grown and they know everything. No, they still searching too.
Yeah, absolutely.
As young adults, they still confused and fucked up. But you don't know that. They just adults to you.
Yeah.
So, you know, all my kids got a different mic. They got a different person.
Really?
Because I was in different stages of my life when I had them.
Wow, that's deep as hell.
My oldest child seen the worst of who I was. She had to deal with the worst of who I was as a kid.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at that moment in my life, I was fucked up.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You know,
so
ironically,
that's
you did,
pretty sad.
You did click on like, you know,
One
but
sad
You
part.
promised it was gonna be funny.
well, you should have let me choose a time. Dion tells a story about how one day they were stranded somewhere and they had saw Mike and they had asked him to like get a hotel room for the night. And the hotel room ended up being like $500. And they had to stay another night because back then they had like a thing called buddy passes. There's old niggas in the comment section, y'all, you know, handle that. But they had a thing called buddy passes and they had to wait an extra night. And the bill ended up being like $500 a night. And they called Mike
It's gonna be another 500.
and told him, he was like, yeah, you know, hey, Mike Epps, you know, your bill would be $1,000 and, you know, 1,200 cents or whatever. And Dion ended up calling Mike and was like, yo, I apologize, man. I'm sorry. Woody woo woo. And, you know, Mike Epps was basically like, yo, like, nigga, fuck that. I need my motherfucking money back. I forgot what he said, but he was like, nigga, fuck that, nigga. I'm making you the motherfucker, nigga. It was a great episode, though.
Did he get his money back?
Absolutely not.
No, okay.
No.
But he didn't want it back that bad, clearly.
Yeah, nah.
Niggas doing podcasts together.
But Mike Epps then goes on to say, like, dog, I don't even remember that. I was probably high. Because Mike Epps was high during like, not to say the best periods of his career, but
the most talented parts probably.
yeah.
And you know, that coincidence.
I remember seeing a clip when he was talking about all about the Benjamins, man. He said he was high during that whole movie.
Yeah,
was a method
I've
and then
seen that clip.
and
yeah.
then when I
He said he
rewatched
was
it,
booted.
I was like, oh
He had
yeah,
to be.
I see
Yeah.
it. It was like every scene, he's just active.
Yeah.
Nah, shout out to Deion Cole.
I got a good watch. It's this dude. I put it over here. All right, so after Dean the Great had got slapped and after he got slapped and elbowed,
Wolverine wanted to comment on him.
yo, this YouTube channel. So I'm doing research about Larry Wheels in general. This came out like 9 hours after the slap came out. And
Yeah.
this nigga's YouTube channel is crazy, bro. I was like, I watched the whole thing, but probably for the first 5 minutes, I was like, I can't believe this is a fucking channel on YouTube right now. Like the way he was talking, he was like, yeah, guys, it's fucking disgusting what I'm going to show you. After I saw this, I couldn't sleep for 3 days. And like, this
Yeah.
shit is crazy. Hold on.
He's theatrical.
His name is John Bravo Films.
If you couldn't tell by his haircut.
And I've had this for a long time. But I felt at the time that it was so personal. It was so, like I said, I've been getting nightmares. You guys are probably going to have them too now every time you think of Larry's face or see it on the screen. I felt bad to put it out there in the public. I can't. So the first thing I saw was Larry wearing this purse like, you know, someone else we know. That piece of shit, Peggy Watson.
Excuse me? What you got? What you got for us? Okay. What you got for us, Hip? Oh, wait. Oh, boy.
Let me help you with that.
Buy another watch for you.
You're such a legend, man.
I was like, what's next? Does he want to get pegged like him? I saw files and files of information.
Okay.
Hey,
Great timing.
Yeah, it was a little crazy.
Perfect.
But it's really about this dude and his YouTube channel. Just this style. It's just trippy as fuck.
I like people like this. Like they actually,
The video was great.
they take what a character is supposed to be
He really built a
and
character.
they do it.
And they
Hell
believe it.
yeah,
And
bro.
now a lot of times these guys can be, you know, kind of weirdos. Like, you know, about have y'all heard about Dr. Disrespect?
Sounds familiar. What
He's
you
like
do?
a streamer dude. He's like a streamer gamer.
Is it Red Pill?
No, but he
Okay.
plays video games. But he has a character where, you know, it's Dr. Disrespect, you can imagine.
Yeah, right.
And he got caught up in some crazy allegations, you know.
Neon.
For
Yeah. Yeah.
For what?
probably the worst kind.
Yeah.
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 The worst one you can imagine.
Yeah, the worst
Kids?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, well,
That's
not
usually how it goes
as
with
young.
these characters.
I wouldn't say kid, but like definitely not is bad. Still, like they weren't like 5-year-olds, but you know they weren't babies.
Nigga, what was it?
They're like 14-year-olds. I think
They
in
were
high school.
minors.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
They were minors.
Kids.
They were minors. And yeah, most of these niggas that play characters are into some crazy shit. That's why they gotta disassociate. They can't even be them real selves on YouTube.
Yeah.
If I
but
search somebody else and Moist Critical pops up, that means you have gotten flamed up on the mass level.
yeah, or is it's just like
Because once Moist Critical does, the average person that you walk past at Target knows who you are now.
the
You'll never get a
average person.
sponsorship again.
You're done.
No,
But
you
nah,
gonna
he's
be
still
all
good,
right,
though.
But it's
He's
just
still
niggas
eating.
don't know you.
Unfortunately. But yeah, he's still in business, man. But people that play like, you know, weird, outlandish characters can, you know,
I love
sometimes.
that shit. I love it. It's just it's trippy as fuck though. The video was good.
He seems like a cool.
I could watch this in like 1.5. I could watch this in 1.5 because he does talk slow. Like
$50,000. Well, now we see him, right, with his wife, pimping out his wife all over for attention. And there's all this shit going around, you know. Why is Larry acting like a cuck, you know, pimping out his wife like this? What's really going on behind the scenes?
Oh no.
It seems like he could be like a shot in a superhero movie. Like if he was talking about Spider-Man or something, like, what is going on
news
with this
reporter?
guy? Like,
a news
yeah.
reporter, like the nigga from the Daily Bugle.
He seems like almost a Guido. I can't get a read on where he's from.
Definitely getting Guido shit.
Yeah.
I think
He's
it's
just
New
not
York.
dark.
It's not like Jersey.
It's not deep
It's-
olive oil.
It's old.
It's Italian.
Yeah, it's definitely Italian, but it's old like Italian, like New York Italian. or-
yeah.
Mafioso.
yeah. It's fucking sick, man. I had nightmares over this.
Yeah,
Nigga tells me that he's just presenting some new content. Talking
Yeah.
about, I had nightmares over this.
Yeah.
I'm locked in. So yeah, I'm gonna follow this dude's channel. Cause I mean, I looked at some of the other just like topics. It looks like he kind of
Look
goes
at
at
his profile picture.
right.
You tried to click on it?
Yeah, I thought.
Nah, you got to zoom in on that, Playboy.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
No bully.
Yeah.
You know, he takes himself too serious.
But yeah, I looked at
Show that shit for a second and took it off. You was like, show it for a second.
yeah, didn't need to stay on that.
Yeah, we don't need to see all
But yeah, it
that.
looks like he kind of goes at like,
Oh, he shot at Claviclear.
right, just kind of like new streamers. It seems like new streamers, red pill niggas.
White guys, for real.
Yo, show.
Yeah.
Big
And
ups
Larry
to him.
Wills.
Yeah, shoot at all the white people.
You know, he's doing this thing. And he's committed to this shit. His hair is the same. His shirt is the same
His
in
shirt.
every video.
Yes, and that's
Is his
what
shirt
I
the same
like.
color too.
It's the
It's the
same.
same V-neck.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Excruciatingly long V-neck.
And it's almost not even a V-neck. It kind of blossoms out. It's not cut.
Yeah. Nah, shout out to him. Hopefully he's not one of the people that he's talking shit about in terms of like everything they do.
Yeah.
Because he seems like he could be on testosterone too.
They got a deep.
I don't think he's lying though.
This is the internet.
It's just you can't have a haircut like that and not be an asshole.
White TV neck.
It should not.
White TV neck. This nigga's locked in, my nigga.
I don't want this guy around my sister.
It's fucking disgusting, man. But yeah, that was my good watch, though. That was my good watch.
That's phenomenal.
Cool accent.
If you go back to the note, this is not necessarily a good watch, but I put that clip of Crip Mac getting out.
Hey.
Just felt like I'll put it up real quick.
We covered him too much and not celebrate his wins.
See Measy home.
Oh my motherfucking God! That's right, bro. 55th Street. FLO General is home on Hood. Instagram at 55th Street _ standing on scissors. But hey, little babe, just like you. Look, you're crazy. This is a South Sider right here. Shout out to 13.
Came out snitch.
Hood, I'm home. On Hood. Oh my motherfucking God. There it is.
This nigga arms long as shit.
Yo.
Jeez. On Hood, I'm home. On Hood. Oh my motherfucking God.
In an alternate universe, he played the nigga from Green Mile, where butterflies was flying out his mouth and shit.
Yeah, low key.
Yeah, if it took place in the Dominican Republic.
It is fucked. Like he's back. Who gonna pick him? Who gonna pimp him first? He already linked up with 4 Extra, which means if he linked up with 4 Extra, that means he won't be linking up at No Jumper
at all.
So that means we'll see him on Channel 5.
Yeah, he's always going to be.
That's a pretty good home base.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's definitely.
Shout out Channel 5. He was just here. But yeah, nah.
He was. I saw those tickets.
Crip Mac is home, and you need to look out. As you can see, AJ is already appropriating Crip Mac style with the socks.
Yep.
He's ready for anything. Real big homie energy.
Got some squabble socks right there.
You know what I'm saying? All his scraps. His Kit Kat wrappers. and Nutter Butter.
All Hood.
But nah, man. Shout out to Crip Mac.
And shout out to Good Watches.
Yes. So, Cory Holcomb, bless you. Or whatever that was.
It was a cough, but it did sound like a sneeze. Sorry.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Cory Holcomb is back at it again, responding to last week's episode when the lead attorney was alluding to Cory Holcomb's attorney being scandalous, mischievous, conniving. Just a guy that you shouldn't trust. And Cory spent a lot of time on this. When I first started watching it, I was like, okay, this seems like it seems on brand for Cory, but it didn't look good. But as the
Looking bad is on brand for Cory.
Just in terms of like, god damn, like Cory Holcomb still talking about this shit. Like he got to go back and forth with every nigga. We was literally talking about 50 Cent and the psychology of him. And 50 Cent kind of has whatever Cory Holcomb has in the sense that like it's been so consistent with the bullshit that it's not surprising. Like when you see it, like, yeah, you shit on him for like a couple minutes, but then after that, it's like, hey, go be yourself. Like you ain't gonna change, But that we was talking about 50 on Ella Watt's show, like that video too.
Compared to 50,
he's not saying that they have the same bullshit, but in the sense that like you know who this person is and you know their brand of bullshit. So when it happens, you're not surprised.
You know what's coming with it. We were talking about 50 Cent and him.
In some cases, you excuse it.
I don't know why. I don't remember any other terrible, elongated time period of Cory Holcomb's life like this. This is the first one that I vividly feel like I'm living through. Where I'm like, man, it's a lot of things going bad for this nigga.
Yeah, because
I don't remember nothing before.
Before, all we saw was like the highlights, to where it was like, yeah, Cory, you're right about that one, or you're being funny right here.
Co-hosts are fighting. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But it Even with the Just Hilarious thing, I didn't even watch that. This one seems so much louder.
Yeah,
But that's the thing.
His life is falling apart online.
He's had a lot of lowlights, but it's been within his community. Like, it's been controlled chaos. You know what I'm
You
saying?
think this is controlled?
No, I'm saying it's been like
it's been controlled.
his past like beefs and like
I don't think nothing breaks to the masses like
TMZ.
Do you really believe that?
TMZ definitely. TMZ is bigger than Cory Holcomb. Like whatever TMZ talks about,
Cory
especially in this case.
Cory also said he was bigger than Joe too, but
yeah.
So
yeah, and
we're not necessarily talking about rational beings here.
yeah, of course. But all in all, this episode was spent 30 minutes of proving the lead attorney wrong, which they did in certain areas.
Is this a lie?
Not in the one that mattered.
Well,
because the crux of this whole thing was Cory said that he didn't give his lawyer permission to speak with him when in fact he did.
Well, that's the thing. They took away, they discredited him. That's what they did. Of course, they discredited him. They still talked about how that interaction happened with like, so what's the confusion with Cory Holcomb telling you it's okay for you to talk to the lead attorney? They did bring that up, but
you got that timestamp?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to watch that because it felt like they skated over that part and they just went to try to defame his name. So it makes anything he says not look credible.
So when they
was talking about how his office is in a trap house and shit.
Yeah, burglar bars and shit.
Yeah, on the window. But that doesn't negate the fact of what the actual disagreement is.
Those are middle school jokes. It's like, nigga, what?
Yeah,
we're not getting to it.
That has nothing to do with what's going on.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yes.
It's sad.
But, and that's why I'm saying, like, they try to take away his credibility. In certain cases, they might have because, and we'll watch why, because, allegedly, this nigga's not even like legally, what would you call it? He's not
a lawyer.
Fuck, I'm really blanking
I know
right now.
what you
He's
mean.
not reinstated. He's
not active.
His law pass isn't
He's not active, but that's not a grand conspiracy. He's open about that. He says he's a full-time content creator who used to be a lawyer.
And it's not like he lost it either.
Yeah, it's not like this is like a big doxing moment. Like, yo, this nigga not a lawyer.
But they were talking about it was a bunch of other reasons, but on his website, and we'll get to it, but on his website, allegedly, I didn't go to his website to verify this, but apparently he's giving legal counsel in the name of, help, but not in the name of like actual, legal counsel, because you can't give legal counsel if you're not.
Yeah.
Your pass isn't reinstated. But I truly forgot what this first clip is. I believe it is
says inactive.
Yes. So actually, wow, that's perfect.
Yeah.
This is him talking about how apparently his shit is not active, but you mind going back like 30 seconds or 20? All right, perfect.
What the hell was that?
Nigga, so, no, okay,
burning
skip forward.
CDs, nigga?
Okay, so the production of Cory's podcast, whoever's behind the camera, they need a Lauren because
they're fucking up that bad.
There was points in times, AJ, where like, and I get what was happening because sometimes it can happen. They had a picture of documents up,
right,
and
at the wrong time,
or you couldn't hear
the
what
audio for
the attorney was saying at the same time while you was watching it. But
it wasn't synced up.
You could play it for me. I'm sorry about that. Jesus.
No, I want to hear the fuck up.
Yeah,
I kind of want to hear when it comes in.
Okay, go back.
Bar and his license is inactive.
Yeah.
The name Shawn Morgan down here in Fort Bend County in Texas. And one thing that we noticed about lead attorney is that, for the last 25 years, he's paraded around everywhere. And for like the last 5 years, going under the name lead attorney. But if you look at all of his products, services, everything that it offers, he's never used his real name. I bet you don't know his real name. So my private investigator found out that his real name was Jamison Cory Campbell. And I reached out to the state bar and his license is inactive. I pull the rules out of Georgia, even though I'm out of Texas.
Your daddy don't care about you. He a deadbeat. He be with them other kids by that lady.
It's terrible.
Oh my god.
It's terrible. But
I also think it's funny how he said it like he was dropping a bomb. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
On that information.
Yeah, that was so stupid, though.
Because it's not hidden information at all.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
found
very
it
open
pretty
and
easily.
honest about that.
What?
Burn.
What you want me to say?
I don't know that you could respond.
What did you want me to say? I thought you were about to continue.
It's just a mute point, and it has nothing to do with this original argument is about.
He's trying to discredit him in any way. I think he even called him gay a little bit later. But yeah, just skip like 20 seconds.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Absolutely.
Then it's still.
Yeah, it's still going.
Yep.
Cory Holcomb.
Okay, it goes back there.
This guy's been on major platforms. He's been on DJ Vlad. He's been on Cory Holcomb's show. He's been on a lot of people's shows giving legal advice when this guy's license is inactive. And, you know, I would never accept being critiqued, judged, or ridiculed by somebody who's faking as a lawyer.
Man, I definitely understand. I didn't even want to bring you in this mess online because it's a war against me. And he found a slick way to jump in this war because
Camera hasn't changed
YouTube, Derek, is based off
And it's
popularity,
wrong.
whether it's good or bad. So when he
It's cut
lied
down.
and said, Cory said it's okay for me to talk to you, that's when I said he's lying. Then he tried to switch it around like you lied when the truth is you never talked to him about my case. Am I right?
Never talk to him about your case. See, the thing is that when he reached out to me, I was a little hesitant because his email or within his email, you know, signature block, there was no legal name, there was no office address, there was no office phone number, there was no office email. He emailed me from a Gmail account. I mean, I was just a little hesitant to deal with this guy because, you know, I didn't know anything about him. I wanted to vet him. You know, I'm a trial lawyer, right? I've closed out 1,088 cases, 50 appeals. My cases have been in law books as binding authority. So I don't just go on popularity. I want to look into this guy, vet him, and check him out. And I was hesitant.
Oh, God.
And I was hesitant.
I want to look at this guy. I want to bet him out.
I want to bet him out.
He has like a.
It's a southern bourgeois cadence.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy. His cadence is kind of crazy. It's definitely a Boondocks character
It kind of looked like Flacco in this still.
for sure.
But yes. And well, it's kind of already around there. The next timestamp is basically him saying like, all right, I would know what to say if I was talking to the lead attorney. Basically just trying to big up his intelligence and discredit his. But just play it for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That would be slide 15 for the engineer.
You got that? Hey, because it's just like, I understand. They're after me. They want me to look bad. And I'm just saying, it's like, okay, but this guy lied. See what he did? He said, you remember the part where you said, I'm clear to talk? I'm sure you were telling him, yeah, I'm clear to talk.
Right.
What
Well,
about it?
I will break that entire story down. So when he reached out to me, I said, hey, I need to speak to Cory first to see if I'm clear to speak about this. I ultimately learned that he had been on your show. You talked to him. You guys were good friends. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's telling me that, hey, I want to support Cory. Oh, I'm clear for that. You're a good guy. You've been on the show, et cetera, et cetera. Cory's a very busy man. I'm a very busy man. You have to go through the ranks to get to Cory sometimes. So no, Cory did not clear me to talk to him. But at the same time, this guy's saying that he's a friendly guy, and he's saying he's here to support Cory.
Oh my
And I know
God.
He's a friendly guy.
This is this nigga's lawyer.
Before that, he was like,
I don't feel confident.
This is terrible. He lied.
Yeah.
and before that, he was like, you know, I trusted this guy. He was a black man. You know, he seemed like an upstanding man. He's black in the business.
So they did all this.
And I had to vet him.
They did all this. They hired a private investigator just to say that the lead attorney was right.
Yeah, they did hire a private investigator. That's pretty OD.
Just to lead to them being like, yeah, he's telling the truth.
About goodness, about
getting permission to talk to him to begin with.
Oh
Getting
yeah,
cleared.
Yeah.
How long has this been going? How long?
Like 3
Too
weeks.
long.
It's been a 3 weeks thing.
Real quick, how did you feel about Darlene's response about aggression? She put another one out recently too.
I didn't see that one. What was
So
it?
remember a couple weeks ago when you brought up, you were like, people are mad at him because there was a moment when he disrespected her.
Yeah.
She put out like a video not too long after that, and
In
it was
response
like
to that.
it was like misplaced anger, and it was like a big thing because everybody thought that she was about to like quit the show. But then she showed up the next week, so I was like, okay, she's not about to quit the show. And then she put some other shit out, and every time I listen to it, I'm like, this is just like some old.
Yeah, I think the situation.
It's like she be trying to frame it like she's done and not going back. It's her getting her shit off, and she's sitting up there on the next episode again.
It's like Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. I don't know.
She's part owner in that shit.
It's real positive.
She can't run away.
And you know, sometimes I don't know.
Darlene,
I don't know if she's a part owner, but she seems like it.
Yeah, this is old. This is 15 days ago.
I feel like she always has so much more to say when she's by herself too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
yes.
when I saw this, I was like, this is the same person.
Yes, nigga. Like that's the other thing that I'd be like, what the fuck? You got all this to say?
She seems so much more reasonable.
She has 30 minutes to talk.
But when she's in
every
front
show.
of Cory, she just go, oh wow. Oh, okay.
So let's talk about something called misplaced or displaced anger. Whew. This is when someone
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
this
This is a doozy.
Yeah.
is genuinely angry or hurt about something or someone.
She got that energy.
But instead of directing that anger at the real source, they unconsciously aim it somewhere safer, easier, or less risky. For example, right?
So you get read by your co-host,
Because she's not threatening.
you know, in the privacy of the room. But she be making niggas in the comments talking about, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't be putting up with this anymore.
Stand up for yourself, girl.
Stand up for
Yeah.
I like how you stand up.
Leave
for
that
your-
nigga.
Man, she been at every episode since. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can ignore all these shit, all these cries.
But it sounds like she knows how to compartmentalize it. It's like,
like, look at
it's
how
not
niggas-
about me, it's about him. He's projecting.
Well, she's been dealing with Cory for like so long. She has all the tools necessary to be around this
I have
nigga.
no idea.
All the therapy needed.
I just think it's funny that since that video came out 13 days ago, every new episode or clip I see, I'm like, there she goes, sitting right up in there.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's a different type of bond.
Darlene is what this is.
It's
What
a
kind of
different-
bond is it?
I think it might be a soul tie.
Or covalent bond.
But yeah, man, it's a lot going on with Cory right now. I would say he's spiraling.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
He's spiraling.
It's like it's a meteor shower heading for his house.
And I didn't even know Darlene dropped this, but of course she did. It's not surprising, but it's like, damn.
You know, I mean, I just can't wait to see how long it lasts.
It's if she leaves now, that would be crazy because it's been way worse situations to happen.
I don't know any of them.
It's been a
It's
lot.
way worse than this. What's going on?
Well, like in terms of like shit talking and disrespecting, it's like
well, that's one thing.
I believe that for sure.
Yeah, it's been bad over there before. I'm pretty sure she'll be okay.
But all those situations compounding on top of each other, that might be the straw to bait the camera back.
The camera?
Camel.
But it's I mean, yeah, maybe, but I doubt it. That camelback should have been broke. So,
Oh, wow. I was like, what is this camel thing that y'all niggas are talking about? And then I was like, oh, Charlie brought the camels back. Gotcha.
Old adage.
Shit. Nigga. That one connected dumb slow for me.
we old school,
Be
AJ.
like, there's that THC.
Yeah.
P.
If I believe I think the one where he's describing. Go to the video because we need to hear how Cory came to the conclusion that the lead attorney might be Backdoria. Absolutely.
Doesn't he do this to everybody though?
That's crazy. I didn't even click on that video, but I hovered over top of it and put it in my history.
Well,
That's crazy.
You know how YouTube getting their
Said you
analytics.
watched enough of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't that wild?
Because sometimes that little red bar will get to like the minute 30-second mark.
Yeah, because you stop looking at the phone and then the shit is just playing.
We probably got hella views like
They
that.
started auto playing the sound. I don't know if y'all's is doing that too.
Yeah, I gotta hit this.
It don't play the sound, it'll just play the clip.
It plays the clip, but
Motion.
now mine is starting to auto play the sound. Like it's really trying to get me to.
So come here, AJ.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get to the point like Instagram where you have to turn it off every time you open it up. They're getting their views dirty. The hover counts. The hover counts, which is good to know.
Hey man, y'all start
Say
hovering.
on a lawyer's show and what not to say.
All right, so you're gonna go to like 30.
30 even?
Yeah,
Around.
go past that.
Go past that.
You're gonna see a picture of the lead attorney.
Okay.
It's one of those. No, it's not around that. It might be around 40. Oh, right there.
There we go.
So Cory Holcomb, right? As we know, he's he has a lot of knowledge on Backdooria and how Backdooria moves. You know what I'm saying? He's almost like the Steve Irvin of Backdooria.
Okay.
He understands it. He's not one with it, but
he just studies it. He just
studies
makes it his life's purpose. He's not gay.
He's a Backdooriologist. And
he just happens to be obsessed.
And he's breaking down why and how the lead attorney might be a homosexual. And it involves Kevin Samuels.
Because that is important.
Don't play it. Let me know when you're ready to play it, okay? Because I can't make the point if it keeps cutting on and off.
And I think, yeah.
Let me know when you're ready to play it and it's ready to be played on the screen right there. I need to see it to make my point.
See how he's been having technical difficulties?
Kevin Samuels, man, he used to tell me all the time, he was like, get out from around these niggas. That it will keep you down. YouTube is humongous. I had a girlfriend at the time when I was dating Kevin. I was dating a girl when me and Kevin started communicating on the phone.
That picture is hilarious.
That man just said when he was dating Kevin.
Okay, that's hilarious.
It's funny, dog.
Fall out your mouth sometime.
It's funny, like.
Play it one more time. We'll go all the way through.
Hey, you can't slip up
Kevin
with Kevin with
Samuels,
this.
man, he used to tell me all the time, he was like, get out from around these niggas. That it will keep you down. YouTube is humongous. I had a girlfriend at the time when I was dating Kevin. I was dating a girl when me and Kevin started communicating on the phone.
Man, listen what I'm trying to tell you. This ain't for everybody. This for the real boys and girls. We know what it is, boy. This ain't for everybody. This for the real
This
boys
shit is
and
like.
girls.
No.
We
I mean,
know
look.
what it
Honestly,
is.
that's all I need to hear.
This is the word that should be spoken out there.
That nigga's backdoor.
Fake man, I called that man lead in a nigga ass law before I saw that video. I knew who that man was when he was sitting right over there.
Okay, hold up.
But he was there though, and which is funny.
Actually,
pull up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Since he's been having a bad time, that was the funniest shit.
Yo,
that was genuinely
push-
hilarious. Because you can't. Because he calls everybody gay, whether they have fuck ups like that or not. Most people he calls gay, they don't even have slip ups like that.
Yeah.
So the fact that this nigga had the most justified
But that was-
reason to go in made it fucking hilarious.
And the lead attorney
It's like
didn't
tripping
pause
in the
it either.
scary movie.
Jesus, what is that?
The lead attorney didn't pause it either.
Right.
It's completely justified to determine that he might
Run that
be
again.
a
Run
homosexual.
that back one more time. Oh my God, that was hilarious.
But nah, man, it's very petty, very petty. Push come to shove, call him gay.
Where's Craig?
That's the motto. He's there.
He's there.
Hell yeah.
You gotta let him run that ISO real quick.
I was about to say, if you go near the middle, Kev, I mean, yeah, he gets the right to talk. And okay, there was another
The
part.
right to talk is crazy.
That black dude, Cory like he's very I would say specific when it comes to like spiritual leaders. Like he'll say fuck the church, but if it's a dude that's spitting church knowledge the way Cory wants to hear it, like he'll kind of accept it. This just click that dude. I forgot his name. Can you just click on it so I can? Sir Kuta Spoken Truth.
He wrote a book.
He wrote a book, Alpha Diaries, of course. But this nigga was trying to say that in the Bible, it says that a man with no beard is homosexual. A man with no hair on his face is a homosexual. Now, it's the most crazy shit ever.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I'm pretty sure you could just hit play and hear the insanity in this nigga's voice.
Before
he has like a Brother Polite. Well, let me not say that. It's kind of.
He does look like him a little.
I think Brother Polite got into some weird stuff. I ain't gonna say that, but he does have like a Hebrew Israelite, like just like okay, nigga, I see what you're pushing.
Hotep.
Yeah.
Being a self-sufficient
Let
man.
me hear how he markets this, and then I'm gonna say something that I've always enjoyed being a part of as a black man. I want to hear how he promotes his book, though.
It's oh my god, it's not good.
You don't block your face. Hold it up so they can, like that. Okay, man, listen. I want y'all to support my brother right here. It says what is that, Diaries?
Yeah, Alpha Diaries, the keys to being a self-sufficient man and a leader within a relationship.
Hey, man, look. How do we, is it a place where, are you ready to say and put the book up now, or is it where you need a week or two to prepare to receive people coming to get the book?
It's on Amazon right now.
Okay, it's on Amazon right now. You can get his book. I want to tell all the people who are about something different. You make sure you support this brother, man. I'm finna be fucking with this brother, man. This brother got knowledge for the game, man. And once again, I appreciate you, man. We finna get back to talking shit like we normally do.
All right, man.
But brother Kyrie, thanks for staying up, man.
you.
No problem, man. No problem. Hey, did Craig come in? What's up, Craig?
Yeah, Craig, yeah.
What's up, man? What's poppin', man?
Nigga look like he on the yard.
Yeah, nah.
Is this a paid endorsement?
No.
Absolutely.
So go to the beginning.
Yeah, I'm about to say this has
Go
to
to
be
fitness.
this 100% has to be
No.
promotion.
Can you see him?
Go to the beginning because he's spitting exactly what Cory needs to hear in terms of what makes a man backdoor you.
And but
go
real quick,
skip
the
it.
way, but real quick, the way he promoted it was what I
Nigga.
enjoy about like, being a black man.
Yeah.
So as a black man in America, I feel like we've all, if you've hung out, if you like roll with your dad, you've been to just these all men, they selling shit, whether it be from Hebrew Israelites to bean pies to fucking the newspaper for
Africans.
The newspaper, the Quran, not the Quran, the Muslim newspaper, like the black Muslim newspaper in their city.
Yeah.
And it's just so funny because it's like the way it's always marketed is always the same. Like the cover art looks the same. like this, I've been seeing this style of cover art since I was a kid in the 90s.
It's just a lion wearing different robes.
Yeah, it's always got this. It's just got this look. I can't even explain it, but it's this look where I know what the flyer's gonna look like. I know what the cover's gonna look like. I think it's hilarious that he's supporting this, a book about how you should live your life as a black man and your mindset. He hasn't even read the book. He didn't know what the title was.
But he was just like, it's a bunch of good knowledge in there.
But I'm supposed to follow this book that the nigga hasn't even like said. You know what I'm saying?
30 pages of that motherfucker.
This nigga paid.
Throw your life into this direction.
Yeah.
This
The
nigga
book that I
paid
just learned the name of, too.
$500 for a commercial spot.
But it's all about the love, though. It's brother to brother. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's if you got something, I'm going to lift you up. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
Might want to go 2 minutes ahead of that.
2 minutes ahead of this?
Yeah.
Is he on? Brother Kyrie, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you, bro.
What's up, man?
What's up, Cory? What's up, Darlene?
Hey, you.
Hey, bro. It's like, it's so weird. Like, I saw you when I first came in today because they was getting the Zoom together, man. I want to tell you something, brother. I appreciate your discipline with knowledge, first of all. I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate you, man, for taking notice, man. A lot of people out here, they don't want to hear the truth, man. And That's why we dealing with what we dealing with right here.
Well, you know what? I'm going to prove that there are enough of us who want to hear the truth, because a lot of the Backdooria Brigade is saying, if you read their headlines, it says, he's done. All this stuff. I don't think so. I think there's a lot of people who know better, because I put in a lot of work. But what I wanted to ask you, because your opinion matters to me, and I believe it's going to matter to other people as they get to know you, why do you think the world is so fickle? Why do you think someone who isn't even coming with a presentation that's proven anything was able to get over on the minds of so many people? What's going on with us?
See, the problem is when somebody's dealing with the truth and exposing not only the people, but society, the systems that we're dealing with.
Exactly.
That lead-up was disgusting.
Yeah.
That lead-up was nasty, nigga.
I don't even think he answered the question.
Fuck, he didn't ask the question.
There's
It
no
was
way.
like,
There's no way to answer that.
bro, what?
You got to be God to answer that.
What's wrong with us?
Yeah.
Like,
why are we
nigga,
so gullible? Why
we
falling for
so
false
fickle?
prophets?
Like,
Yeah.
nigga, y'all already, it's clearly there's a game plan of what you're going to talk about. Just ask them. I know you wanted to get some shit off. Go ahead, man. Like, it's all this.
And I
trying
forgot.
to intellectualize into like
Trying to make it
the
natural.
shit that we already pre-planned.
Yeah.
For what?
Damn, he was calling.
People want men with no beards. I believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could find. Okay, here.
You believe men with no beards are gay?
No, I believe that
he
was
was
said.
talking about.
I believe that was said.
Nah,
Because
he was
that
talking
is-
about.
It just said 100%.
Hold on.
I promise.
Let me just search
You
beard.
seeing it?
Smooth face, no beard.
Oh, yes.
But what if you didn't have a beard and you grew one? Are you bisexual?
You're
Lead
transitioning.
attorney come on, you know, like I pointed out in my video, got a smooth face and no beard, right? It's easy to deceive people, right? And it's unfortunate that we are dealing with this because it's leading many people down the wrong path. And this situation right here is exposing, and I'm gonna say so-called black people because I know who he is according to the scripture, but so-called black people is exposing people right down the lines.
What's the scripture?
The scripture
Deep
is
Sea
God.
Scrolls.
What scripture though? The Christianity.
Christianity.
It's Christianity.
It's Christianity.
So he's pushing that.
That's his knowledge.
KJ is whatever's convenient.
That's his
That's what
knowledge.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to
Nah,
get a,
that's his knowledge.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Especially here in 2026. So you got people that's standing on the righteous side, and you got people that's standing on the unrighteous side. You got people that's standing for the truth, and you got people that's standing for the deception. So right now it's being demand which side you gonna pick.
Hey, so let me ask you something. When you saw the brother leading a nigga ass law, you was talking about how he was all bald and no facial hair. What was your take on that? How he looked, and why did you think that way?
As I'm an advocate for the scriptures, right? And so when you see somebody clean shaven and don't have no hair whatsoever, don't trust them. The Bible says don't cut off your beard, right? This is what the Bible says. So when you see somebody cutting off their beards and trying to uphold a standard and I'm gonna say this, according to white America, that let you know he's part of the system. He's part of the system, right? Even when you look out in the wild, if you see a full-grown lion out there without his mane, you're gonna look at it funny, right?
Yeah.
So if he don't got his mane, how in the world can I trust him?
See, I never looked at it that way before I heard you say that, because like I said, I learn a lot when I listen to you talk, brother. You know what I'm saying? So if according to the Bible, a naked-faced man is deceptive.
It's deceptive. When you look at
Pause. Now, that was a lot of good word.
I love an interesting take on the Bible. I love it.
You got to, because everybody's interpolation of the Bible is, different.
Yeah, his interpolation makes you gay.
Nah, I got face right.
Nah.
He said bald. Niggas ain't bald.
I don't know. He said no beard.
I am good.
You're a Decepticon.
Nigga, no, nigga. But nah, it was a roller coaster, this whole show, from them trying to prove the lead attorney wrong, them talking about, and we didn't really react to that part where he's saying the dude he lives in a trap house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he does his thing in a trap house. But all in all, very simple. You know, they tried to disrespect him, called him poor. You know, the main tactic of niggas on YouTube, really.
Yeah, and it didn't really work.
Internet beef. This is how it goes. Where do you stay? What are your living situations?
What are your credentials? Ignore all the points you made.
Are you gay? Probably. They answer their own question.
Mm-hmm. Throw a bunch of money at the wall, see what sticks.
Ugh. But yeah, absolutely. All in all, Cory Holcomb, get some help and follow LOY the show and Homeroom, because we got a lot of good game for you. We trying to help you.
No backdoor your activities.
Yeah, no backdoor you.
Keep going, man. This is horrible, but it's amazing every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally been 3 weeks of extravaganza.
2 months almost.
You can't go wrong with this shit.
11 every week.
But we can go to the next subject. Yes. So Tony Yayo, again, guys, prepare yourself. There's going to be a lot of Tony Yayo conversation and Uncle Murder conversations happening on this podcast because they have a brand new show, like we said last week, and it's a hit. Today or yesterday, you get the point. They had on Vlad, which is great because, you know, I'm glad that Vlad was like, you know, Tony Yayo, he's helped me. Let me extend that hand. And this episode, he was exposing some juicy, like, news about, like, basically, like, I forgot the years, but back in the past, Patreon wanted him to do, like, an exclusive deal with him. Mm-hmm. And his whole idea was like, nigga, why would I do that?
I saw that
when I'm making money on my own with this YouTube memberships and whatnot.
My bottom line.
But I was surprised that he said this on Tony Yayo's platform, and I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? But like, we could just hear it. It starts at a minute, I believe.
Oh, he ain't pull up.
Yeah, nah, he didn't pull up.
So they approached me and said, listen, you have a really strong membership section of your YouTube channel. You know, we want to talk to you about bringing your members over to Patreon, and we'll guarantee you 2 years of what you would have gotten on YouTube, you know, to go to Patreon. And I said, all right, this sounds interesting, right? So you know, this is a lot of money because there's talking about thousands and thousands of members, right? So
you make a lot of money, Vlad. Go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, I do okay with it. But it's an important part of the business that I've grown over years. I mean, started with 0 members, and now it's like, you know, over 10,000 members. So I'm like, all right. So I had the conversation with everyone, and I'm like, they're like, yeah, you know, and here you could, you know, we offer this and we offer that. And I'm like, all right, before we go any further, are you asking me to shut down my YouTube membership?
Absolutely.
And go exclusively with Patreon? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going to shut down a successful growing business and go to you guys to make the same money I'm already making with that business. It doesn't work out over here. I go back and there's no business anymore, because once you shut down the membership, all the members go away and you have to rebuild from zero. I said, how on earth does this make any sense? You're offering me the same amount of money I'm making over here to come over there. It don't work out and I have nothing to go back to. They're like, well, you know, lots of people. I'm like, man, this is stupid. Y'all wasting my goddamn time. I said, pay me 10 times what I'm making in a year and I'll consider it. Oh no, we can't do that. And I'm like, well, then we don't have a conversation. You know, you're wasting my fucking time. It's a stupid ass offer. A stupid ass offer.
Yeah, you could pause. Yep. And
it's pretty ridiculous.
If you skip it 20 seconds and just save it there, I think he spits some more shit. But yeah, nah.
Because that is pointless. Well, you would just move and lose all the leverage that you have to have the same amount of money.
Yeah, or
that's
less.
a lateral movement.
Probably less.
Yeah.
Because you're making people do more work.
Well, they said they would guarantee for 2 years what he is getting now. So whatever you would, it's just the post 2 years that you fuck yourself on.
You're staying stagnant.
I mean, you kind of fuck yourself on the first 2 years, because if you don't get it exactly to where it's at,
exactly
on YouTube in the first 2 years,
you failed.
Yeah,
you failed essentially. Yeah.
And then this whole deal is pointless because now you're worse off than you started.
Now, if they came to him, if Vlad wasn't who he was on the YouTube membership side, it makes a bunch of sense. Because what was...
I didn't know the nigga was up to 10,000. What did he say, 10,000?
10,000.
Yeah.
He said that casually, like just under the breath.
That's kind of crazy.
10,000.
Nigga,
And
I'm
he's got
surprised it's not more.
He's got a couple different levels, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not more.
Well, do you know the lowest tier?
5, I think. I think his lowest tier is 5.
Nah.
Yeah.
Some money to be made.
So even if you just look at it at the tier 1.
Just multiply that by 10,000. That's still...
Yeah. So that's crazy.
Mhm.
But I remember he had the $100 level.
Yeah.
He started that.
Oh
was
my
it him
God.
that started it? It was, or it definitely was academics. It was him.
Yeah.
The classes. So he had that level too.
Yeah, nah, Vlad is a legend. He's been making money for a long time. And it's what position was Joe Budden in when he partnered up with Patreon? I know he had a creative seat.
Wasn't it like some weird creative...
He had...
integrity director.
He had whatever position Ebro had at Apple or has at Apple.
I don't know about that.
But at Patreon. Damn near. It's like you're the coolest nigga in the executive room.
Yeah.
They're in business with each other though.
Yeah, of course. But in this, it's still the same sentiment of.
Well, I mean, when he started, also there was literally no membership. That shit, membership is like a year or two old. Like
Yup.
that shit is damn.
Yeah.
That shit brand new.
It's
stuff.
still in its like first couple of phases.
Yeah, it's
a baby.
Yeah, that shit's like 2 years old. So that's brand new. So it was the only place.
But he does have that first to market too. So if that shit really do balloon up in the future, which I mean, it doesn't have to balloon up too much further than right now. He already got 10,000 subscribers on that shit.
I feel like he's lying. He has more.
You think it's more?
I think he's lying. He has more. I feel like he was like, yeah.
You think he's more incentivized to lowball himself?
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, it's just like, why tell the truth?
Make yourself look a little better?
Why tell the truth? You know what I mean? Like just 10,000, nigga? Nah, fuck out of here. Been doing this shit for forever.
10,000 subscribers is a lot.
That's a lot. Especially for the YouTube membership.
Yes, but Vlad is huge.
Y'all got any YouTube memberships?
How many? No, I don't have it.
Who you subscribe to?
Flacco.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
And Point and Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 heavy hitters.
Yeah.
I'm not subscribed to any.
Oh, I take that back. I'm subscribed to Point and Shoot's Patreon, not his membership.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
So yeah, Joe, Patreon, Point and Shoot, Patreon, Flacco, YouTube.
Homeroom
I was
University.
subscribed to that too. I was subscribed to Vlad's for like. I subscribed to Vlad when he did the interview with LeVar Ball. I said, I'm not waiting on this.
That's because LeVar hadn't spoken a minute.
Yeah,
that was
need that whole thing.
Yeah, that was
in
monumental.
one sitting.
Yeah,
so I subscribed for him. I think they got me for 2 months. I only wanted it for that month, but
I waited 6 months to watch the whole
you know,
thing.
and that nigga forget. So
Yeah.
forget to cancel the sub.
Yeah. So this,
They
you got
got
a
me
couple
for-
extra weeks out of
Yeah,
you.
they got me for a second month, which it wasn't bad
them
because
motherfuckers.
watching Vlad interviews uninterrupted is just a lot nicer of an experience. It really is. It's like, oh wow, I just heard the whole thing and it's done.
Watching an interview because it's the flow of conversation.
Yeah.
It's not halted by
And he still has cuts,
Ozempic
but at
ads.
least it's a flow.
It's a clean flow.
Yeah, it's
Vlad and Joe Rogan, just in terms of like the content and the interviews, they have some of the best, just concise conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Their clips hit every time. Yeah, that's true.
It's not a lot of hoopla in between.
If you play this clip just a little bit longer, I think more stuff is being talked about regarding the deal and whatnot.
Nothing. I said, give me 10 times. Give me a 10-year stretch to work it out, and then give me that money up front. And we could talk about it. Oh no, we can't do that.
Yo, Vlad, how do you feel about our setup? Because right now they got all these fucking lights. I feel like I'm in a spaceship a little bit. Super.
Now we popping right now. We
I love
popping.
we got the lights, cameras, action, man. But
as well,
yo,
man.
the number one rule you always told me was to embrace the hate. And I'm really getting it now. And shout out to all the people that show the love that been watching the show. You know, y'all make sure, we sponsored by Hard Rock Betting. You make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
But hold up,
we doing them numbers. Hold on, Murder. We said we're gonna stop cutting each other
all right,
off.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead,
Because
yeah.
we reading the comments talking about our arguing and cutting each other off. See, Murder, this is the whole thing you gotta understand, Vlad. People gotta understand. My method to the madness is I don't watch my own videos. Any Vlad I did, Shannon Sharp, anything I do, I never watch back. Andrew Schulz, Kill Tony, I never watch it. I don't know if Murder's watching it.
Nah, I'll be watching that
Because
shit.
I'm not watching it, and I don't read comments, but I always embrace the hate, and I see who's hating.
I'm watching them
because I
numbers
watch
grow.
everything. But we appreciate everybody, Vlad. And what's your advice to people in the podcast world to embrace the hate? Like what advice you give us in this game right here?
I think that you have to figure out what exactly you're really good and passionate about. I think a lot of people try to chase what other people are doing, and it doesn't work out. Like Joe and Jada are authentically who they are, and that's why people like the podcast.
Right.
But a lot of people try to emulate other people, and it doesn't work. You have to be prepared potentially not to make money, because not only do you go in with a deal like you guys have, right? But even with the deal that you guys have to bring the numbers.
Of course.
So, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys will get the upfront deal, but then a year, 2 years into it, if you're not pulling the numbers, that deal will end. And you guys will have to start over, you know, on a different platform or your own platform or everything else like that. You have to be prepared to go in this in the long run. Vlad TV started in 2008. So we're now 18 years into this, of doing this every day. Like literally no days off, no real vacations, you know, putting out content 365 days a year. Certain interviews hit, certain ones don't, but we just keep going. And a lot of people come in, do it for a little while and then see that it doesn't compete with the type of money they're already making, and then they quit. You see what I'm saying? Deal or no deal, you still have to look at it as a real job as opposed to just a side hustle.
Got you.
See what I'm saying? If you treat it seriously, you could do great with it. You know, Nori came in way after I did. He did great with it. Gillian Wallow came in way after I did great with it. Academics, Adam 22, you've seen a lot of people, but if you look at all those people, they took it really seriously. You know, whereas other people, it's just a little side gig. They do, an interview every so often. They do a podcast every so often. You know, Nicki Minaj, she was doing her radio thing every so often. It didn't really stick, right? Drake doing it every so often. You know, they get these deals, but they don't stick with it. So the people that are really, really successful, they take it 100% seriously and they stick with it. And whether they have a deal or whether they don't have a deal, they still are trying to put out the highest level of content, because the deal is not going to stay if the numbers don't stay, don't coincide with the amount of money. Nobody.
That's funny. Tony Yayo asked him how to deal with the hate, and Vlad just responded with how to get more money.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank God Vlad understood what Tony Yayo actually meant. Because Yayo eyes, them niggas definitely been drinking. I could see it in their pupils.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That red behind their eyes. But a lot of game, just regular game.
He gave him some pretty sound advice.
Oh, yeah.
That was some sound advice. Like, he wasn't just telling him how to get more money. I thought it was interesting that Vlad's point punched up Yayo's point, but I did think it was interesting that Yayo said he looks at nothing back. I think that's interesting, because he doesn't, which means he knows people like him, but if he's not watching it back, he's not really understanding. He doesn't understand exactly what people are attracted to him about. Mm-hmm. Like, what do we think makes Tony Yayo? And
or what could turn people off, too.
Just watching it back. I mean, that's like I don't know, him saying it so candidly made me think maybe that is the biggest thing anybody can do to be better. Maybe that is
just to watch their film.
Yeah, if you don't watch your film, you ain't shit. Mm-hmm. I think I'm feeling like that right now. Based on just how candid he said it. Yeah. It had me like, you know what? That really is what it is. Because if you don't watch it, what the fuck? You have to know why you are you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it kind of shows that you don't care too much about the result for real.
Yeah.
If you just going in there and popping your shit and thinking that's good enough, it's like eventually they're gonna get tired of you just coming in and doing layups.
And all fairness to Yayo, he did start off that statement with like, look, man, there's a method to my madness, which I do like. Tony Yayo is fucked up, and he knows it. He's aware of it.
He doesn't know at the same time because he doesn't watch it back.
But he's aware of his process of not, like, he's a real-time artist. Like, everybody's different. Yeah. Like, he's a in-the-moment type of nigga. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of different things that come with that. It's a lot of different vulgarity.
That's the word, but I don't know if you use it.
It's a lot of vulgarness that comes with that. It's a lot of like just off the cuff.
My bad.
Yeah, it's a lot of there's an impulsive nature to it because he's literally improv it. But you should still probably watch, because I think he's more entertaining in situations where he's getting thrown lobs. where he's a guest appearance, where he's an interviewee, and some people are asking him questions. He just kind of gets to tee off and catch passes and shit.
Yeah,
you can learn a lot from that, though. You can learn a lot from that. But if you don't watch it, you don't know.
If you don't watch it, you don't even know that.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
Because and also,
or you can't tell which ones you springboard off of that hit the best.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
watch your shit, Tony Yayo.
With Mano. Well, what's their podcast called? Jim Jones, Davies.
The wrap up.
Let's rap about
it.
Let's
rap about it.
Rap about it. The fuck?
Some hell of.
Yeah, some.
I don't know it's about to be crazy like that.
Yeah, I think the report was saying something stupid.
A spooky ass gust of wind just came through here.
That shit had everything.
But the Let's Rap About It podcast, I remember when they were first popping. Mano, he had a lot of pause moments, plethora, in fact.
Yeah.
So much that there's an actual Instagram channel called Pause Mano.
It is.
And when that started happening, Mano was aware that, and he started
feeding into
like if a clip went viral of him doing something, like I remember with the shade shit, now he's doing that all the time.
Exactly.
And so there's a cognitive awareness that Mano has that's like, oh shit, what do people like? Okay, I'm on it. And Yayo's mind is like, I'm just gonna be unequivocally myself. Unequivocally?
Unequivocally. I think it's unequivocally.
It is.
Unequivocally?
Yeah.
That's it.
Unequivocally himself. And that's what works for him. That's what got him here. I don't think Tony Yayo needs to be anything.
That's what got him here. But is that gonna get him to the next level though?
What is the next level for Tony Yayo?
Well, sustaining, because it's a difference between being an entertaining guest on a podcast or a show versus carrying your own shit.
And I think
that's the next level.
And he's generalizing, because before he said that, he was literally like, yo, murder, they saying we talk over each other. We got to chill with that. So he's generalizing. He's aware, but there is it's a method to the madness, like he said. I don't know if Tony Yayo needs to be anything but himself. Like, what is the next level? This nigga want to be a fucking...
Spoken like a nigga who don't watch the fight footage.
Yeah, you sound like you don't watch film, buddy.
I watch film, but it's like, what is Tony Yayo...
Except we talking about practice?
What is Tony Yayo trying to be?
I'm gonna title the episode that.
You trying to be a podcast... we talking about practice?
Practice, yeah.
You're trying to be a phenomenal podcast host.
And
that's going to require just a little bit more effort than, showing up.
And everybody...
And freestyling.
Of course. Well, now, I don't think he's freestyling. I don't think it's that extreme. But there is a certain looseness.
Niggas show up and freestyle all the time.
Yeah.
They have topics and whatnot. We can go to their timestamps, guys. Come on, man. Niggas have timestamps.
No, this video. Oh,
that's a clip. Yeah, that's a clip.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the full episode. But
that was some sound advice.
Yeah, man. Vlad,
see if they take it.
You don't watch the fucking... I think everybody needs to take that advice. If you're not watching the fight footage, because I know I watch everything back. I watch it all back.
Yeah.
Half of it I'm watching during the editing process, and the other half I'm watching live. I watch
so you get to see critic brain and just like regular audience. Let me just watch it like a person.
Yeah, some clips I might watch 2 to 3 times.
Yeah.
Just to get the full understanding on how it could be better.
Or how to attack it.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Bully.
You got to develop counter moves for your counter moves.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But this is pretty sound advice from DJ Vlad. I don't think Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder they'll probably they hear it.
Did you see their eyes when Vlad was speaking?
It fucked them up.
Them niggas was beady eyes. Like, they was listening for real.
Yeah, they were. It threw them off just a little bit when they said Joe and Jada, because I think, didn't Fat Joe beef with 50? Or has?
I was born in 2000.
That's how I feel. I feel like they definitely had a run-in. So I think the advice section got thrown off a little bit just because he brought him up as an example. You bring up my op, I'm like, fuck.
Now they're going to do the opposite.
Yeah, fuck them niggas immediately. Then it's like, sorry, I know that's just what you use and it's okay.
Yeah.
Got to separate, compartmentalize it.
But for 30 seconds, they went blank.
Yeah, that's the moment you're talking about. They definitely went blank. I saw it in both
their faces. 30 seconds, they went blank and shit. And it was
Fat Joe's name came out there. I don't fuck with that nigga.
It was like, we don't want to do nothing Fat Joe does.
Yeah, they had to reel it back just a little bit.
Yo, them niggas talking about being responsible. I can't fuck with that. I believe
niggas ain't moral exemplars.
Not like 20 more seconds, and it's like it's actually gonna end.
Did I go back? I feel like I went back.
Yeah, you did.
I did
go
go back, didn't
go up a minute 30. Yeah.
Time when, we have conversations and people expect, oh, I want to get paid this much to do an interview. And it's like, well, this doesn't make financial sense. So no offense. I'm not saying you're not worth what you feel you're worth, but I know what it's going to make on my end. And there's no point of paying you twice what I'm going to make. Right? That's just me putting myself in the hole. And I've had interviews where I've lost money, but not that often because I've gotten pretty good at figuring things out.
Vlad, you know what I want to know? Why do you interview Tony Yayo so much, Vlad?
Because he makes money.
I'm asking
he
Vlad.
He just told
now you cutting me and Vlad off.
He
Vlad,
just told
why
you.
do you
That's elementary, dear Watson.
I'm asking Vlad the question.
That's
Vlad,
elementary.
Why do you interview Tony Yayo so much?
Well,
that's
the
something
plan
me
was
and the
not
whole crew wanted to know.
Look, the plan was not to interview Tony Yayo a bunch of times.
Come on, man. Tony Yayo's one of a kind.
Tony Yayo, that nigga.
Yeah,
Damn right.
It's hard not to. If you have the access to this nigga he's gonna put up 30 every time he's on an interview.
Yeah.
And he might go 50.
Nigga almost got kicked off of all planes for the rest of his life and talked to Vlad right after.
Yeah,
Still made it home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
It's the same reason Uncle Murder wants to do a podcast with Tony Yayo.
Same reason you have a Boosie.
Yeah. Same reason you have Boosie. Shout out Boosie.
Niggas is lucrative.
That's a whole fact.
But yeah, now how many episodes do they have out so far?
I believe like 6.
6?
You would have to check it though.
Are they doing multiple a week?
I believe it's only one. They might be doing the exact opposite of Vlad's advice, and that's part-time pimping it.
Okay.
Like
half-assing it? Well, we could tell by the look in their eyes when Vlad was giving the advice.
Let's see. I believe it's 29 videos, so I'd imagine 3 clips an episode, so it's probably around 7 episodes.
Well, these are clips too. So.
Yeah,
shit, they had the baby on that motherfucker.
Vlad, you know what I want to know? Why do you interview Tony Yayo so much, Vlad?
Pause, bitch. There we go.
Yeah, that's
that was a little sizzle.
Oh, it's only 4.
Sizzle intro.
It's only 4 episodes. Okay.
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense.
No, that's it.
I went right past it. Sorry. Okay. 4 episodes. Nigga, they got a strong month.
It was talking about Cashapp.
I mean, when I looked at that last one, it was like everything had like 150,000.
Mm-hmm. Which is pretty good. First
Vlad,
week's couple of numbers. You just got to be able to sustain that shit.
Vlad, you want to know what I want to know? Why you keep interviewing Tony Yayo so much?
Why don't you?
It felt so real.
Yeah. You
can y'all watch Brilliant
anybody
Idiots?
in the world this week?
I haven't been watching any Brilliant Idiots. I kind of been slacking.
I started it this week. I ain't finished it though.
Well, it's not really a conversation to be had about him because I haven't been watching them. But I,
haven't been watching them at all either. But
I do know
did
Andrew.
See niggas killing that nigga.
It's a lot. It's a lot of.
I saw him getting toe up from that last episode.
It might be like a graveyard. That
elephant graveyard.
It's not an elephant graveyard. I know it is.
Podcast cream.
Fuck.
We're doing it in real time.
It's one of them new ones.
It's one of them new ones.
One of them new ones though.
But
American read that.
Andrew has been.
I think so. Something like that. Yeah.
Andrew has been under fire, being scolded as as what he's always been called, like Trump supporter, MAGA supporter, you motherfucking, basically hater of people. But I haven't been watching any Brilliant Idiots, and it surprised me. Like it's genuinely.
What surprised you?
I used to watch Brilliant Idiots. Like I haven't even been watching.
And what's crazy? The last couple of episodes they had on Brilliant Idiots were pretty good. They were like better than they've been.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched any like Flagrant or nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just to sum it up, Andrew changed his mind on everything.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
He apologized. Like you did earlier today. The role that you played.
Thank God I'm not
administration.
If I was a white man and did what I did, I would really have to apologize like Andrew. Was Andrew's apology? Like I said, I didn't watch it, but I did see a clip
I only saw clips from the most recent one, so if the last couple of weeks have been, has he been doing it the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, but
or is it just this one?
I think it's a build-up.
But I think this is like the most blatant way that he worded it, if this is the right clip.
Or he's definitely condemning what's going on.
Yeah, you know, he's completely against it. And a lot of people would call him a grifter.
Is the video buffering?
Yeah, it's buffering.
No, it's paused.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was buffering. A lot of people are calling him a grifter on it, and it's like, it is kind of easy to say that because it's such a quantum leap in what he believes. But then, like, objectively speaking, you can reach the conclusions he's making just by looking at what's going on in the world. Like, it's not the craziest thing to assume that he thinks that what's going on is crazy.
Yeah. When people, it's weird, like, you can't win sometimes. You can't win. And
especially when you go that hard.
A lot of the times when you can't win, it's because you put yourself in a situation like beforehand where like you kind of dug yourself your grave.
You dug a real deep hole.
And so now you got to like kill Bill up out that motherfucker. You better just punch with good form. But yeah. Shout out to her. Let's just hit play.
But I will say that this was a breaking point for me in the way that the administration responded to it. Like, I didn't think what's happening right now with ICE could happen in America. I genuinely did not think that was possible. I thought our institution, I thought the Constitution would hold up.
If you got cons, you got cons.
Right. Yeah.
You feel like you got cons.
I mean, yeah.
I could call it a takeover, but that's why I have to come back to Trump has agency. Trump has agency.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who's decided to embrace this neoconservative agenda to do all of this insane nonsense with Venezuela.
And hold him accountable for it.
And
Don't chalk it up to the deep state. He's the guy in charge, and then pin his ass.
All right, so it looks like Andrew Schulz has completely jumped off the Trump train after platforming him and voting for him. Now Schulz spends a lot of time on his podcast trying to distance himself from Trump and MAGA, which he gets a ton of shit for from everyone. You know, one thing both sides seem to agree on is Andrew Schulz is a grifter. Whenever clips of him criticizing Trump go viral, everyone's like, dude, this is what you voted for. And people on the left call him a sellout for platforming Trump, and people on the right call him a sellout for backtracking on Trump. Like this MAGA influencer guy commented on a clip of Schulz criticizing ICE and called Schulz a grifter and said he despises him more than radical leftists. And then a left-wing influencer commented on the same clip and said, this dumbass voted for Trump, supported him, and did it to attract his base and get rich, F Schulz. So it's good to see hating on Schulz is bipartisan. You know, at least he helped people find something they can agree on. It's also funny seeing him try to distance himself as much as possible from Trump. Like on Brilliant Idiots, you know, his podcast with Charlemagne, it always turns into a struggle session, and Charlemagne tries to help him backtrack, which I think Charlemagne secretly loves this and loves what Schulz is going through because he's a big Kamala Harris fan. You know, he interviewed and voted for her, and Schulz interviewed and voted for Trump. And during a recent episode, Charlemagne kept questioning Schulz about having Trump on, and you could tell he really wanted Schulz to admit he fucked up and got conned by Trump.
Let me ask you a question. Yep. A lot of people will say, hey, Andrew.
Am I watching this whole thing?
No.
It's 2 minutes in. But have they? I feel like they've been doing this for the last couple of weeks. So
yeah, it's
Brilliant Idiots.
Based on what I've been seeing from YouTube clips, yeah.
Probably a good.
Is that what made it good?
I haven't
It's
watched.
been good. So
Well, yeah, partially. They just been having a little bit more fun. And Taylor's back. She just had a baby and shit. So you know, it's
pregnancy was good.
Smooth.
That's
very
beautiful.
smooth. No, I don't think it was a C-section. I think it was all natural.
That's good for her. She been squatting.
Have to. But yeah, I think calling him a grifter is too
I think
harsh.
that's not fair.
I think calling him a grifter is too harsh because that's some real specific shit. To be a grifter means that you're intentionally lying about what you believe for like profit and attention.
It's a consecutive.
Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all.
What?
Sorry, y'all.
That happens to us too.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
That's why we need the white man.
They heard us though, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just up on the screen for no reason.
We do that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
it has to be a consecutive thing.
There's like intentional malice behind it. I think Schulz, in the most like respectful way, is just dumber than people give him credit for. In the sense to where it's like, okay, he might not have been the most researched and he might have felt for like just the vibes of like, yo, Trump is cool, he's funny,
Well,
he's
Schulz
better
had-
than the woke culture bullshit. He kind of fell for that.
Schulz had interest. Like, wasn't his whole thing that Trump was going to make it to where babies could be easier?
Oh yeah, IBF.
I have no idea about IBF, but
protecting the IBF rights.
I'm pretty sure a lot of women go through that. You know what I'm saying? That's a real issue.
He
and
had to
whatnot.
go through that, I believe.
Absolutely. But, and so he had like a specific reason on top of meeting Trump and probably going to the dinners. I don't know if he went to dinner, but I would assume that if Joe Rogan was there, nigga, Andrew was probably there somewhere. The only real person who's been, I would say, consistent / aware is Tim Dillon. We don't really talk about Tim Dillon
because I don't know.
Tim Dillon is in his own world, but he's killing it. Like he's killing it. Every
There's
time
no competition
he's killing it, but he also flipped too. He went from this nigga's the greatest to this is nigga's horrible. He flipped too.
The Epstein files and white women getting
not
shot.
the greatest. He's always spoken honest about Trump. Like even despite his shortcomings, like he's always been
I always see videos saying exactly the opposite of what you're saying.
Those exist too. We're talking about comics. So
which one you believe?
I believe the one. I mean, I've watched Tim Dillon full episodes, so it's like for a while. So I know kind of his thought process based on what I've seen. You know what I mean? And for the most part, he's been like break the fourth wall here. Sorry to be that guy, but like, what's going on?
He's a whistleblower.
I think might like the product.
Tim Dillon, great product.
Yeah.
Have you seen his new set? It's incredible.
Yeah,
He put like the Epstein Island in the background, like connected with it. It looks good, but not in that way. But Tim Dillon's the man. He talks about real issues. He's funny and he's satirical, but he's real about it too. We don't talk about next week. I'm gonna come with some shit with Tim Dillon.
Tim Dillon, okay.
Because he's really cool. He's cool.
You said grifting was too harsh of a word though for him.
Yeah, because that's like that has implied malice. I think he was gullible. I think he fell for the Trump.
Oh, that's right. You did say you thought he was just an idiot.
I think he fell for the Trump propaganda, and now that he's seeing what's going on, he's like, oh shit, okay, yeah, I got duped. So he's not changing his mind out of like attention.
How did he get duped when Charlemagne every week would tell him and Chris?
Same way he got duped when I would tell him every week.
Shit, I wasn't MAGA. Andrew was MAGA though.
I mean, if we were to compare y'all MAGA compilations on podcasts, it's not that far away.
Mine
probably said the same.
Mine was a lot of me bigging up like goofy shit, like his shoes and shit. Of course,
same with Schulz. Nigga.
Schulz was
y'all niggas don't pay attention to policy,
but Schulz was enthralled with what Donald Trump was saying, which is like there is. You asked the question: how could he like? When
how could he
Charlemagne
fall
was telling
victim
him,
for it when Charlemagne was warning him the whole time?
Andrew Schulz.
That's what he's been doing.
Andrew Schulz probably
these conversations only come out of somebody warning and challenging it.
They thought the exact opposite of each other. Like the same talking points that I would say the average Democrat uses against a Republican.
Right.
They thought that of each other. So Charlemagne was just like a guy like, okay, you're black, you're voting
There was a
for
couple weeks you didn't fuck with Schulz at all. What was that for? Was it did it have to do with his like political stances and shit?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Anything else,
but I don't remember exactly what the context of that was.
I don't remember.
I
remember there was like a 4-week period when he was like he kept giving Schulz shots, and I was like, are you gonna tell us why you don't fuck with this nigga? Like what he's doing currently in content?
I think it boiled down to he was defending a lot of bullshit. From what I remember, but I don't know. I had to watch the film again.
Watching film.
Gotta watch film.
God damn it.
Goddamn. But something along those lines. Yeah, I think he's just gullible. This is not a grift. I think everything he's ever said pro-Trump and against Trump, he actually meant. Which just goes to show you how fickle everything is.
But it's also...
Is anybody stating the obvious to him it was just for the traction? Like it was just for the business opportunity of having the president on your show? Has anybody said that yet?
Has anybody come out and been...
Has Charlemagne said that to him? Has anybody said that in
like on
Congress?
some like, be honest, you just did it for the views?
Right. What the fuck? Like, what else was it for?
Nobody's ever said that.
I don't think anybody's been that
I don't think Andrew's that stupid. Because Andrew, before he really jumped into political shit, one of the things that I knew Schulz for on The Brilliant Idiots, No, this nigga knows a lot of history. He just be like throwing random history, U.S. history out. So it's like he was always.
Yeah, he's autistic.
Same with Chris Monroe, which is why we always enjoy Chris Monroe's 2 cents, because it was like a dictionary.
It was valuable.
It was like a Wikipedia. But him and Schulz would go back and forth on some real historical event shit. So the nigga's always been tapped in. I don't know. I don't give credence to his stupidity or being gullible. I just feel like, why is nobody just saying, you obviously did it for the look? It's the biggest look you could possibly, it's literally the biggest look you can have.
Yeah.
So what else could it be?
Yeah, but it's having Trump on this podcast, but it's also believing in Trump in general. And the fact that he's kind of backtracking on a lot of those thoughts and beliefs too.
But
it's all encompassing to that.
Because I think
I
deep
can
down,
rationalize a lot. I think Andrew can rationalize a lot of reasons that are not authentic to get anybody running for president on his show.
Yeah, you can, because
see what I'm saying?
Because it's a president, so it's easy to be like, yo, it's just an honor to even be in the runnings to have this opportunity. So it's a bunch of hoopla.
He said that before.
Yeah,
Pretty sure he said that.
Which is all true. So I don't know why niggas just don't lean into that. Don't act shocked now. I don't know. Don't act shocked now.
And it seems like it's on his conscience, where it's like everybody's saying he was the main reason why Trump got elected.
Yeah,
it seems like it's weighing on him right now. Like, damn, which might make Andrew Schulz worse. Like, I got Trump elected. I can't believe I did this.
At least a part of the problem, because that was Trump's strategy. He was ducking all the major mainstream media outlets, and he was just going to the podcast bros.
What's up, Rowan?
Impulsive, all them niggas.
No, yeah.
And it worked. Now he regrets it. And now,
so you think that's forgivable? Like, niggas seem to have turned on that. Like, niggas almost seem like him flipping to the other side as a joke.
I'm not putting
because
that.
you're never going
to. Are we apologizing?
There's a certain demographic of people you're never going to satisfy. They kind of just, they want a problem with Andrew Schulz. I do believe in the naivety of it all. I think he's genuine in both of these approaches, and he just so happens to be falling for the bullshit. Like 52% of the rest of America.
I don't think Andrew's evil.
It's a little ignorant.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he's evil. That would be crazy. But it's easy to shit on him. And I don't know if we should. Like, is Andrew the main reason why this nigga?
Nah,
like,
he's not the main reason. That's too extreme.
But, you know, I mean, that's what Podcast Cringe said. So, I mean,
he's not the main reason, and that's also tongue in cheek.
Yeah, exactly.
Because after the election, they went on flagrant and it was popping that shit. They was like, yo, we getting presidents elected and whatnot. We got real pull now.
Howdy who, you better come see us. Yeah. It's
now we're dealing with the consequence.
It's crazy over there right now. Charlemagne is playing chaperone to Andrew's emotions right now, which is good.
Slow walking him through it.
Which is good.
He's not being heavy-handed with the I told you so's either.
Yeah, no.
Because that is easy to do right now, given all the arguments that had happened before.
Yeah.
I had to hold back from doing it to you.
No, whatever.
Personally.
Nigga. You're a socialist. It's easier when the nigga's saying it doesn't really know.
Yeah.
I did. Why did I say it like that? I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I just really.
You're a socialist.
Damn. So like you
I did.
Yes, I am.
Oh, that shit was funny.
But nah, man. Yo, shout out to Andrew. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't start believing you got this nigga elected. I think that'll make you a worse person.
Essentially, don't take accountability. Andrew.
No, not that.
Do what Jay Nobles would do.
Not that. But don't think it's like niggas just flavor.
But I will say,
y'all watch the
Patrick Bet
y'all
David.
watch Patrick Bet David?
Yeah, I feel like Patrick Bet David.
They've been falling apart over
Trump.
these Epstein files.
Yeah, but niggas is too pussy to like just say how they really feel about him.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
So he wanted to get ahead of it. And recently PBD covered Schulz criticizing Trump, and you could tell this is kind of what he wanted to say about it. You know, he definitely thinks Schulz goes whatever way the wind blows, but you could tell he didn't really want to offend him, so he tried to say it the most polite way possible.
Schulz has been, and I think this is a calculated decision, going a little bit further left because he wants to have a good relationship with his mayor. He's a Hollywood guy now more than a political guy.
I think Schulz
is, I don't know how to say this. I'm going to say it. I think Schulz,
I'm going to say
how likely is it that Schulz studies the market of comedy very closely?
Yes.
How closely do you think he
as
follows
much as you
it?
possibly can?
Andrew Schulz is
pick him up first.
A guy that's super capable. He started his career he was on Fox News a lot back in, I think he was on the 5. I don't know what show. He was regularly on one of these Fox shows.
Get to it.
And then he recreated himself, probably because he wanted to be a mainstream comedian, and it kind of took off. And Schulz is not just a comedian. Schulz is very smart.
So I think eventually we'll start to see a war between the podcasters that back.
That's disgusting.
You wanted to call him naive.
I feel like you just did that.
You just beat around the bush.
Wait, you just did? Talking about like how you just kind of chalk it up to that. I feel like that was what JP. I feel that.
That's what's happening.
But that's crazy.
That's what and that's the most human thing possible.
I don't know.
Niggas is just
Magic Bay was fucking crazy.
Niggas is falling
How
for
do I
it,
say
dog.
this? It's
just
say it.
Little naive.
Adderall is a motherfucker.
Like a lot of America, unfortunately.
That's the craziest I'm honest. I can't believe we cutting them that much slack. That's crazy.
So what do you think? What do you think the alternative is? It's just that
to laugh at it, because it's like I think it's obvious what it was. Sure, you had one or two. I could justify any reason to have Trump on my platform. Like I have another podcast with a political person who's showing me all the bad things. I'm not an idiot. I don't believe he's an idiot, so he's not an idiot. I think it was all just a great move to have Trump on your channel.
Oh, for sure.
And then now, trying to backtrack as America gets worse and just being like, I just never saw this. But then I also know you have a good history with, you have a good knowledge of basic American history.
Yeah.
So you've seen this before. You've seen things like this before.
Slavery.
Yeah, you know, so it's like,
Which isn't this, but it's close.
Yeah, so it is
Maybe.
what it is. So letting a nigga walk and just be like, he got duped. Just like the nigga didn't get goop. He's just being fake about not owning up to what it is.
Oh, you think he's being? Oh, you think he's being fraudulent about it?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious.
I think y'all giving him way too much credit.
I think you're dumbing him down way too much.
And I think that's honestly, I think that's what's happening because in the way who you were saying earlier that you've listened to what show, so you kind of Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
So you kind of know how they think. Like you've listened to Brilliant Idiots for a long time.
Which is why I don't think which is why I just don't think he's dumb.
But we have talked about how many what's the word? Like new thoughts. Andrew just
Schulz
summons
have a
an
Schulz
epiphany.
for sure.
But his epiphanies
I'm
are
not chalking
always
that up to
things
his
we figured
overall
out in 4th grade.
But I'm not chalking that up to his overall intelligence because I've seen him say things in that
You've
lets
seen
me
him
know-
argue points.
Bro, I've seen him argue points. I've seen him recall history. I've seen him do a lot of things that I've give credence to his overall intelligence.
But that's intelligence is a fallacy because like just because you're smart and you can make arguments for what you believe doesn't mean that you always come to the correct answer.
But I wasn't just talking about. I'm using some of his argument, but I'm just talking about also his like history recalls and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
I'm saying I've seen him pull knowledge from enough topics with that he actually has real knowledge on to not believe he's an idiot.
But he's not above propaganda. He's not above falling for distractions like the culture wars and shit. And he's not above being ignorant and not truly divulging and doing research on what these policies are.
You think he's just genuinely just not coming around?
Well, I think what's happening is niggas slowly start to come around in their brain, but there's also like a pride and image that you have to protect. So it's like, who the fuck wants to admit that they was wrong and that they might have voted for the nigga and helped campaign for the nigga that's ruining the country? It almost takes
an honest person.
Well,
honest person.
I don't.
It takes a brave person.
I think bravery and honesty.
Courageous. Yeah. But
and Schulz has said so many things to where I think we said this in the beginning, not to cut you off, but like, where did he really lie with his like relationship with Trump?
Like in the wallet.
In the wallet? You think he got paid for that?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Even if he didn't get paid direct.
That's one of those speculative things.
You're saying back end.
But yeah, the back end was phenomenal. Even if he didn't you get paid.
Yeah, everybody her daddy got paid for having him come out.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You had this person,
everybody has
this level of person on your platform.
For
you
sure.
got the money, you know? And it's going to be a spike whether they gave it to you directly.
I also think, all these videos about Schulz really got to him.
The thing is, though, it's like it's not abnormal what's happening. Like, you don't think he's a dumb person, right?
No.
He went through the same thing. He voted for the nigga. He was like, oh, this is not what I voted for. This is a lot worse than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't think he went as hard either. And he also didn't have that. We're talking about two different people. He went pretty hard. But
y'all both went hard. Y'all went hard enough to make it a narrative.
Well, but I can't put him on the same pedestal because we're just like speaking about a person who had the capability and had him in studio and talked to him. You know what I mean? So it's like
it's different. But
there's plenty of coworkers that I have that I don't think are dumb. They also voted for Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So and like Andrew Schulz is not above being that stupid either.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
but
it's
for
also
stupidity for that long. I don't know. That just seems like a stretch.
And he's not alone, dog. Like a lot of America is on the same wave.
Nobody. I like we said this on the show. I said this on the show. Like nobody is looking at what's happening with this ICE thing, and it's like this is how you handle immigrants.
Well, there's some people. There's some people that still
Patrick Bet does not exist in my world, but I do. Okay, but yeah. And Schulz is, I think Schulz is a normal person for what it's worth. I don't think he's like Patrick Pet David said, like a part of Hollywood per se. Like he's not deep into Hollywood, like a socialite like that, to where he needs to adhere to rules.
You don't think so?
Not all the way. Comedians and
this nigga's big, bro. Come on.
He's big, but he's not above being human. Most people have strong opinions about shit they know nothing about.
Nigga.
That's every day.
Yeah.
That's majority of conversations.
Yeah.
We did a little bit of that this episode.
I don't know.
Show. Ugh, water. So you're obviously okay with Schulz being shitted on for this.
Who, me?
Nah, AJ. But you shouldn't you be too?
That's what I'm trying
Just
to
a little bit.
Because I remember there was a good time period when you were not happy with something, and it was something political. But now that we're here, when he's coming around, it's just like some niggas just bump their head.
That's not all I'm saying. He just bumped their head. It's funny, but it's like it is realistic. Like I have a friend that's literally doing the same thing right now. This is what half of America is gonna eventually go through, especially when we look back on this point in time in history. Like, what the fuck was we thinking? How did this happen? Yeah. But because I think most people do what Patrick Bet David and his crew are doing, or what Joe Rogan does on his show. To where instead of like being honest and going like, I might have fucked up, I might have had bad judgment, when these topics come up, they just go, yeah, that's crazy. And they got nothing to say. But have it be about a liberal with purple hair that's doing some fucked up shit. There's all kinds of political theory. But I think it's more honorable to be like, yo, I fucked up. My judgment was skewed than it is to just ignore some shit.
Yeah, of course. And I don't think that, I don't know about most people. It's a lot of people.
Yeah,
I don't know about if most people.
I got what you're saying.
But that's the thing.
I
Joe
didn't track
Rogan, Patrick Bet David. Who are the other ones? Maybe Nick Fuentes.
Fucking clowns.
Like
the nigga with the suits. And
the niggas with the suits.
I can't remember what his name is. He's so annoying.
He's white dude.
After that Sneeko thing. Hey guys, I talked to Tate. He did not authorize that song to get played. Who was he? He was defending Tate or somebody, but I was like, look, this nigga ran from the club to just be like, we didn't authorize this.
I forgot.
This nigga's a clown.
But yeah, man. Shout out to big ups to Charlemagne, man. You know, again, man, he's handling this well.
What's his role in this?
Charlemagne's,
I'm sure he pressed, but
Charlemagne's role.
We don't have any.
Yeah.
Time since, or hopefully he pressed. Who knows? I don't fucking know. I don't watch it.
It don't look like they added it in here.
I don't know if Charlemagne pressed. It's not really his brand.
I saw another YouTube video where they were like, Charlemagne presses it was that framing.
Was it one of the dudes in this crew of niggas, like the podcast cringe? American Redux.
No, it wasn't that crew. It was a newer channel. But the video was up though. Had like 100,000, something crazy.
You know, that's fine. We can go to it. It's nothing really important for real. It's Say Cheese on No Jumper talking with Adam about new media and about how like rappers don't really do views no more in interviews. Kind of a little bit more of what Vlad was talking about with Tony Yayo.
Oh, I remember when he did that interview. It was a couple of months. I think it might have been a month. It was a little minute ago though. Or did it just come out?
I don't know. What I saw was newer.
Oh, this is newer because the first one he did with Say Cheese, I think. Like he did it, or was it Sean Cotton? Oh, this is Sean Cotton.
Yeah.
The first one he did one not too long ago, but it was on the road. So this is
it wasn't at No Jumper.
It was not at No Jumper. So this must be
the updated version.
This part 2. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to watch this interview. This is probably gonna be good.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
So we're not doing this.
Fuck it, we can. We're here. So Sean Cotton pulled up to No Jumper to talk about the state of media and how, kind of along with Vlad was talking about paying for interviews, like even they got onto the topic about how Pooh Shiesty was trying to charge like $50K or something crazy to do an interview. But what he was breaking down is that a lot of these rappers want a lot of money for their interview, but it's not going to make anywhere near that on the back end. So like, who's paying for you to do this?
Yeah, like a Charleston White will garner more money than maybe low-key, maybe J. Cole.
Probably,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
especially
I
right
feel
now.
that. Yeah, I feel that.
Especially just about how in circulation the clips from this interview are gonna be.
Right.
Charleston White is gonna do some shit that's gonna make every blog pick it up.
Yeah, rappers aren't they're not as personable. Because there's a content creator that they have to be. You know who was great at it? You know what rap, but he wasn't even a big rapper. But God damn it, it just slipped my mind. That booty. That big old booty.
Oh, Black Youngster.
Like Tyson. Black Youngster?
Yeah.
That's a profitable interview.
Yeah.
Back when he was like on his shit,
yeah,
he had a couple hits. He didn't have a lot, but he had some joints.
Enough.
He had enough. He about 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying?
So you could be like the nigga from that song.
Exactly.
But he was,
you know what I mean?
He was an entertainer.
Nigga, every interview, even if it wasn't an interview, just him walking in the convenience store. What a bitch or move bitch. Remember that? Him getting out the van like,
hello, bitch.
That nigga was a profitable person that you could pay, but yeah, interview that's a rapper, especially a rapper from the old generation that is still trying to hold up. Like Ludacris would be a horrible interview.
Yeah.
Horrible. Because I listened to a Ludacris with the Patrice O'Neal shit. This is when the nigga was still popping and I hated that interview. And mind you, Ludacris was my favorite rapper for a long time.
Yeah. So you wanted to like it.
I wanted to like it. I felt, but to be fair, I did. You remember when I was talking about Dreamville? I just did not like that performance. I wish I saw him as a child.
Yeah.
Because I saw just like...
You saw old, regular size forearms.
There's nothing about that shit that just rubbed me the wrong way. And then I did see, speaking of that, I did see a mall clip where he was kind of laughing at Ludacris because he opened up for one of these All-Star games. And he was like, Ludacris forgot like his rapper motions. Like his rapper motions look nasty.
His gestures.
And I was like, that's some real shit. That's what's bothering me. It's like the rapper's gone. You got the hits, but he's got
the breath control, but he don't know what to do with his hands.
It don't feel the same, bro. It don't feel the same.
He don't even say Luda the same.
Hell no.
He need them big ass forearm gloves again. They'll probably get him back in his motion.
Yeah, let me hear it.
But you can run it from the top.
Okay.
Anybody that comes out of school, if a kid was to ask me what to do, I would just tell them to get in media. I really feel, and media is just not Adam 22 academics, but media is reaction videos. Like one of my friends, he's doing an AI YouTube channel making $60,000 a month. Just his voice is doing fucking documentary. You don't see him, but he's doing like AI YouTube voiceovers and shit like that. Media to me is the way to go. Now, if you love rapping, if you love music, do it. I would never tell nobody not to. But if you're trying to make some money, I would tell people to get in media.
It's just so competitive that now if you want to make something out of yourself, if you want to be a rapper, cool, but you should be trying to do filming, editing, like social media, clipping shit, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you got to just really try a lot now.
But even don't you feel like the media space is even oversaturated?
Yeah, I do.
Look how many blogs in Texas right now. Like Texas has more blogs than anybody.
At Texas and Florida.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, the podcasting space feels like it's kind of sparse now, though, because there are so many, but there's so few successful ones.
Yeah.
Like we were having this conversation recently. What are the biggest podcasts that are just people talking about shit that aren't, guest oriented? Because that's always going to kind of inflate
Maybe Joe Budden.
Yeah, Joe Budden. Jim Jones had his show that is currently on hiatus, but I think it's coming back. Then you got somebody like, Fat Joe and Jadakiss. They got a good one. Cameron and Mace. These are all like superstar level rappers. You know, it's like really like ours was kind of the biggest one that we could think of that didn't exist from a big rapper. It's just like, I don't even think people really start podcasts that much anymore. They want to be streamers now.
Because I even seen Vlad say on your channel your show that he doesn't interview rappers like that anymore.
If you really look at it,
I'm looking at everybody's shit.
It's a pretty small percentage of his total interviews.
But
that
I'm
he
looking
does.
at everybody when it comes to rappers to a certain stature.
Yeah,
nobody's interviewing rappers no more.
Yeah,
why is that though? You think?
Thanks, Remo.
Yeah, what he's about to break down is kind of interesting because it's like rappers of a certain level, they're gonna overvalue themselves, and then once they get too big, they want to be mysterious and shit. So then they're gonna stop doing interviews.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's not even really that sustainable.
There's a small window that you can get them where it's reasonable and it makes sense.
Where it fucking makes sense, and it's usually right before they blow up. But you know how hard it is to time that. And then when they get in interviews, they don't really be. Most of these niggas aren't personalities.
Yeah.
Like you're better off just listening to the music and not asking no questions to this nigga.
Yeah, and it's a lot of rappers doing the same thing.
What else did they talk about in this? I know this is a good interview.
Yeah.
An abundance of things. Only got to like 20 minutes in.
He stopped playing her motherfucking Crip Mac.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening though. I think
God
Crip
damn
Mac's
it.
on the bigger, better things.
Sean Cotton on Sauce Walker.
He was even saying that the most he's ever paid for an interview was for Ryan Garcia. I think he said he gave him like $50K or something like that. And they did the interview and he couldn't make his money off of it because it's not that Ryan Garcia did a bad job or anything crazy, but YouTube suppressed the video because around that time, Ryan Garcia was getting in trouble for saying some unsavory things.
So you got good content, but right now it's kryptonite.
Literally. So it's like he was like, sometimes when you in media, you just got to take that L. It's
That's a
like
fact,
it's
though.
out of your hands.
Yeah.
And he was like, it was about to be one of the, it was about to do what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, because he was going up.
But shadow ban for talking about the Jews. So
Yeah, nah,
That's
you
just-
can't disrespect good people.
But do y'all agree with what he said in the beginning? To where he was like, if there's a kid that's in college right now, he would tell him to get into media.
For anybody
I
that comes
definitely
out of
don't.
school,
Okay, sorry.
I definitely don't agree with that shit.
Would you encourage that?
I'm not going to encourage anybody to like get into media for money. Like if you don't love it, it's going to be a bad time. In whatever form of media you do, because it takes so much.
I don't think it's a bad plan. I don't think it's a bad plan, but it's also some real general shit to say.
Yeah,
So
it depends on what you do.
Yeah, but I do understand what he was kind of alluding to as well when he was saying there's AI YouTube channels they have AI video or AI imagery, voice only, or AI voice.
Or AI scripts.
AI scripts. Like I think that fan fiction shit that's all AI. I know it is. Like I know it's an AI script that I'm watching every day. Like he's got the prompt set up to where he types out the story, they give him the script, he puts the pictures to
Give him
it.
some images.
I know that's what it is. And I watch one of those fully a lot of the times, So
Yeah.
there is a lot of shit. Niggas be uploading 10 hours of Fireplace.
Yep.
See what I'm, you know what I mean?
With roasted marshmallow sounds.
Right. So I get what he's saying in terms of it is vast to where you can get a lot of money. But
Yeah, depending on what you do.
Yeah,
If
just
you're
tell him-
targeted like that.
Yeah, but just telling everybody to do it. In
Yeah.
general, it's like he might need to be a mechanic though. Like,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
but a mechanic with a YouTube.
Now that's
teaching other people how to plumb.
Wear your meta glasses, kids.
We all gonna have them in the future, but yeah,
Yeah, I feel like at some point it's going to become not a choice, and then the government will tap into it.
Yeah, then they'll just be watching what we watch.
Yep.
Yeah, nah.
And we're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
We're fucked. I feel like we're fucked now. Which is why I don't even hide from it. It's whatever.
No VPN.
They got my ID. They got my fingerprint. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the system.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Frame me if you want.
Yeah.
Not that, but it's just like, I got it. You know what I mean? You get a concealed carry, they want to swab your DNA, your fingerprint, now you in the system.
Yeah.
And you're legally in the system, but if anything ever happens, they got a fingerprint to go off of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They probably have a clone of you somewhere underground.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of everything. So fuck it. Ain't nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're too far gone.
You gotta take what you can get.
Yeah.
So you accept cookies on every website.
Yeah.
It's over.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you're done.
I do. I don't give a. It's whatever.
They
Niggas, and I think it's crazy to people that over invest on getting off the radar, but you're way too active to even try to act like. There's a certain level you can never come back for, depending on what level of active you're at.
To where like diminishing returns is like you're already done.
You're here, bro. It is what it is. Like,
but it does make you feel better. Like, I always said, don't accept cookies.
Right? Yeah, like
app not to track.
We there.
But you have a debit and a credit card.
Right. Niggas ain't dealing in cash yet or jewels and fucking trade. Bartering system.
I get notifications every day that my password's been compromised.
Exactly.
It's not even a thing anymore. It's like, let them have it.
Yeah. I make it easy on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to share.
I am gonna watch that full interview though, because I didn't even know that was there.
You know, it's a pretty good interview. Pretty good.
Those are always gonna be good.
And it's not members only, so believe it.
Is there a new Doomsday trailer?
It didn't look like
for anybody.
It didn't look like the whole thing had came out though. I didn't see it, or did I just miss it?
There might have been posted with a slew of other things too. It might have diluted it.
Searching the word cotton.
You know, sometimes you gotta throw everything at the wall, see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's another.
There's a bunch of clips from it though that he's been chopping up. I haven't seen.
You haven't seen?
See, this is the old one. This is when they first linked.
What I will say though, generally be standing on business.
Yeah, see, I think they're in one of his studios.
Yeah, this does look like a quick setup.
7 months ago, yeah, I think
makeshift.
I think they're in Atlanta and they're in one of his spots. So that's his first time.
Niggas just so happen to have the No Jumper logo.
Jello Boss career, it's over. That shit been done. Okay.
They were talking about his rapping career.
Right.
Yeah, I think
because it is kind of crazy. Didn't he get like XXL or something unwarranted?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he was on the XXL.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
That shit was insane.
We knew that was gonna happen though.
He's not even rapping no more.
That's fucking hilarious. But I don't think anybody. I know I didn't give a fuck. I was like, goddamn right, run off with them white folks' money. Fuck it.
Might as well.
Quick little $8 million. LeVar would be proud.
Exactly. There's one left mouth to feed for real.
Now he don't got to ask his brothers for money.
His brothers is up crazy.
Yeah,
but
his brother just bent the corner too.
Hell yeah.
He smashed right into that fucking Honda Accord.
Damn.
You ain't see that shit? It was a clip of LaMelo Ball. I think he was leaving the arena in Charlotte and he got into a car crash.
Damn.
And it's like, of course, it's LaMelo Ball, so his car is like some shit you would see on GTA online.
Yeah. I think this is him stepping out. This is in the
Yeah, because apparently he had hopped out his car and immediately hopped into a black Lamborghini.
Which wasn't true. It wasn't immediate.
Yeah, they made it seem like it was right after.
Yeah, nah. The police came and everything.
LaMelo Ball was recently in a car crash in Charlotte over the All-Star break, and TMZ released a video of him jumping out of the car that he crashed and into a Lambo. Neither driver suffered serious injuries, but here's LaMelo being asked about the crash.
LaMelo, what can you say about the car accident yesterday?
Unfortunately, just everybody cool, so just blessings. God is great.
Hey, I like that.
The balls are the best, bro.
And then he got up and he was sagging his ass off.
Pause.
That shit was funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Nigga just said balls are the best. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, that one went over my head. I ain't hear that shit.
Yeah.
Paul.
All right.
Yo, right. Office hours. Hashtag office hours. Hashtag office hours. Part of the end of the show, which y'all made it to, where we get to talk to y'all. One-on-one conversations, responding to things, whether good, bad, or right in the middle. Like we said in the beginning, this week's office hours, it's a little, it was very frugal, very frugal.
You realize this week was better than last week's, right? Last week's literally had 2.
Really?
Yes.
They must have been just read. Like, no videos?
No.
Were we reading?
I missed this, honestly. This is from last week.
Oh, well, nigga, it's only better by marginal. But let's see what Leak has to say. The one and only.
Hashtag office hours. Been meaning to send this question there for a minute. But R-Truth had an interview at the Breakfast Club. And he talked about what happened last year when he was fired, but not fired, right? So he said, well, it was basically some negotiation shit. Triple H said it in the DD Unreal show, which is like a magic show showing how all the tricks are made or whatever. But if you know magic, you know how all the tricks are made. So if you know DD, you know wrestling, you already seen what you gotta see. But tell me how y'all feel. Would you join the company that tried to play you and say that they're not going to renegotiate your contract so that you could be like helpless and sign whatever the fuck they want you to sign? Or would you leave? Because I think that makes R-Truth a coon. Because when he came back, he fucking did the same old bullshit. He looked like a joke. He acted like a joke. Played around like a joke. And then get more serious. And I'm sure he might have got more money, but didn't mean shit for his career. So I'm saying.
Am I tripping? Who is this person?
I think he's
R-Truth.
wrestling. You talking about
Y'all
wrestling,
don't know
right?
R-Truth? He's
Please,
a wrestler.
You're for real though, right?
He's a wrestler.
Okay.
That's what it sounded like you was talking about, wrestling. Lee, I don't have enough context to know like exactly what the fuck you talking about. But just based off of like the company hold me and then I came back and got paid more money.
Okay, welcome to the WWF. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like business.
I feel like the WWF has legendarily had slave contracts until they chose that you were that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I feel like I've heard it from the writing side. I heard it from the wrestling side.
Yeah, they're one of the most exploited like
They don't
entertainers.
hide it. They don't hide it.
Yeah.
Until we chose that you're that nigga, you will be getting paid scraps.
And
Like,
even how exploited you have to be to get to that level of the WWE.
you really got a politic in the fucking WWE.
Yeah.
For real, if you want to be him.
Allegedly,
you
you
get
got
writers to get on your side and shit.
Exactly. Allegedly, you got to do some backdoor your shit. Fucking apparently, Shawn Michaels was
Backdooria?
Apparently, Shawn Michaels.
He said it was so much fun.
Please no.
Nigga, Shawn Michaels was apparently doing disturbing things with Vince McMahon. I forgot who said it. It was Shawn Michaels.
Sweet Chin Music.
Heartbreak. Boom,
Heartbreak,
boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that guy.
That's I wonder what the origins of that is.
Yeah.
Shit, that's how he got that deal.
Yeah, that's how some of those stars back in the day got on, man.
Yeah, nah. So I mean, if that's the case,
you got to get on to get on.
Sounds like what this guy's going through is not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, low key.
He
So
didn't get fucked?
in terms of like answering that question, if this is a wrestler and it's a WWE, you got to get fucked over there a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to make it, you're gonna take a couple L's. And I think he should take his L's.
Yeah.
If he wants to
Especially
get
for
there.
wrestling. It's like certain shit you sign up for, you know you're gonna be broke until the end.
A couple curve
and then you
balls.
might cash out.
Niggas really be in wrestling. Niggas really be struggling wrestlers till 35, 40.
Yeah.
And then they're on for like 4 or 5 years. And then
And that'll be enough to like
that shit
to
is
pay
real,
for some
bro.
of those medical bills.
Yeah.
all the drugs I've been abusing, all this last 20 years, like
And then you can leverage that fame into, maybe movies or something.
You wrestle 350 days out of the year.
nigga, they be working so hard, bro.
Every day.
Yeah.
That's why they have to be on steroids and shit. Like you can't keep getting smashed with tables and crashing through things and not be on drugs.
I do kind of wish I had a homie that was like trying to build his way up into the wrestling. That'd be kind of dope.
Just so you can live vicariously a little bit.
Kind of, and just
Yeah.
like if you need help with something, I don't mind help because it's like
Or if it was like a mock
they
song,
got
be
to
around
hustle.
it.
Them niggas got to hustle. They're really traveling the country with these little ass fucking chitlin circuits. Like I've been to backyard wrestling
Yeah.
in like the auditorium of a fucking gym that only gets used for special events of the old community center. Like I've been to little background wrestling shit, and it be motherfuckers in there like, fuck you, like they really be invested on some.
It's real shit.
And the entrance, the runway is shit that we would buy at Party City.
Literally,
dog. Like I've been to them, but they got to go. They got all of them do it.
North Carolina, we went to this.
The Rock.
We went to this one. We did media at this midget wrestling event.
Exactly.
Which was crazy, and we had got there early so we could really see like the fourth wall being broken.
So that's a little different, just because I feel like with the midget thing, it's like a lifetime exploitation.
Yeah,
there is no high level.
Because they're never getting.
Honestly,
you don't retire from that.
The highest level is if they get on with the superstar in the WWE as like a manager.
Yeah,
and his like midget manager or midget girlfriend or something like
or
that.
Or like he's my mini.
That'll go. Yeah, that would go. But there's one role in that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And there's only room for one of those.
You can't just all of a sudden hire 7 of them. And
and everybody got dwarfs.
Midget partner.
That's
crazy.
That's impossible. But that would nobody has a midget partner if everybody has them.
Yeah,
it's too much to focus on.
So theirs is more of like a lifetime.
Yeah, which is even more fucked up.
It is kind of fucked up
because it's like they're obviously trapped.
Yeah, exactly.
This can only make them so much money.
I see the ceiling.
Hell yeah,
and they were small too. Like at any moment, I could just like pick one that just throw them up in there.
Nah, they be heavy. I heard they be like little cannonballs.
They did seem a little stocky.
Yeah,
they seem, and it really comes from like the head mass.
Nah,
and the necks are strong because it has to hold it up all the time.
Midget wrestling, my nigga. What a ceiling. That shit's cement, my nigga. There's no glass ceiling. That
Being a midget is
quicksand.
That shit is a bunker, my nigga. There is a spot for one of y'all.
Yeah.
And right now in movies it's taken Peter Dinklage.
As soon as you start, you made it.
Yeah. Damn.
It's fucked up.
I gotta meet one of these niggas.
Yeah, not the real.
North Carolina is big in underground wrestling and shit.
I fuck with it. Yeah, North Carolina is a big wrestling state.
I think we have the equivalent to like Durham's baseball team being like the gateway to like
the best minor league.
Yeah, the best minor league. Like
Durham Bulls are some niggas. They nice.
But they're the pick of the litter in terms of professional baseball. Like professional teams.
Minor leagues, yeah.
I think Ashe Wrestling. Google this real quick. It's called ASE Wrestling. North Carolina based. Real nigga. Yeah, Ashe Wrestling, yeah. It's a whole thing. Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, this is fire.
Yeah, nigga, this is like a real thing. North Carolina is big in underground wrestling. Like we have our own.
Yeah. Some of them female wrestlers looked all right.
Yeah.
God is great, it's amazing. Hey. I'm going baby on baby.
Come on, man.
The Sizzle Intro is a little weak.
This is classic baby. Wait, is this real? Okay,
nigga, this is a full match.
This is 4 hours.
Life is exciting.
Just click on nigga, you gotta click in the middle.
Big rocks.
Not about the chocolate, I'm referring to the hard copy. They say perseverance is always tougher when you start off all 99 and get up 100.
All right, where's the rest?
This is fascinating. This is dope though. I want to see how many people.
Yeah, so
You know that's how every girl.
of course he wears the shorts. He's known at Firestar Pro Wrestling for his shorts, and now he's making his Ashe referee debut.
I like the short stylers.
Yeah, he's athletic.
Yeah.
You can tell he lifts.
Oh, I wish the cameraman could zoom in on them socks.
What does socks say? Oh, never mind.
It says Ashe we lit.
It sure does, and it also looks like
This nigga has a Family Guy wrestling.
But it says wrestling guy.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Underground wrestling is dope.
Something's been lit on Zuka King. He's barking out orders to Keith Mack here as he's doing some wrestling with Blade Brown.
Oh my God. This is
black owned, man.
Ungrateful, lazy individuals, just like everybody not walking with.
He's talking about the people who voted for Trump.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They're inside of like the Dave and Buster's. You see it?
Oh, shit.
See the little basketball joints back here?
How you know that's Dave and Buster's?
That's exactly what I'd be.
Ungrateful, disrespectful, who have no purpose and no conviction in this business.
Whoa. Okay. He's nice. He's
He got
decent on the
chops.
mic.
He okay.
He's got
He
chops.
okay.
He got
Got
chops.
chops.
That's a lot of the battle. Like some niggas are really trash on the mic, bro.
Yeah.
And it really stunts their
It's
fucking
half
career.
the game.
Some niggas
It really
go
stunts
there
their career.
Activate the audience.
I'm going.
But shout out to
Fuck
Ashe,
that.
man.
I'm going.
Can you go to the women lineup? Some of them looked alright.
Was there something up here that said like, like there's no like list of. Okay, they selling shit for like a flat rate.
And then got some merch. Is that a whole lot of red poster? Go to the left.
Wait, go up? Nigga, is that Ruben Vincent to the left?
Yeah, go to the left.
That is Ruben Vincent.
He must have been performing.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Hey, man, like I said, man, we really doing it, man.
Go to
North
the
Carolina
left
got everything, man.
Go to the one
To the left again. You was almost there. Yeah, that shit. Go ahead. Yeah, kind of.
Some hard artwork.
Yeah, nah, this is dope.
This is serious.
It's the real deal, man.
See,
Yeah, I wonder who's
I would
that
never
John
create a
Cena.
character that was like this.
What? Like racist?
Just like I don't know.
Otherworldly.
This look like this looks like MIDI.
Nigga, is that Luke?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Live performance by Luke.
Performances by Luke.
Nigga,
Shit, I
what
thought he
the-
was a wrestler.
That's crazy.
He did it like a wrestler.
Yeah, I just thought that was his gimmick.
He
Yeah.
definitely did not look like the musical act. He looked like a wrestler.
He looked like he's ready to fucking suplex a nigga.
Nah, man, Ashe been doing their thing for a while, man.
I'm subscribed.
Absolutely
yeah.
support them.
Let's see their shorts. I think their shorts is where they're gonna shine.
Oh shit.
Okay, decent. They got to get their shorts up because nobody's gonna volunteer for a full.
Yeah, nah.
Nobody's gonna volunteer for a full unknown match of niggas that they don't know. You remember that like backyard shit? It was like Coke Man. Remember that shit that went viral not too long ago?
Coke.
Like something like that.
Yeah.
You gotta have a couple of those moments that are just completely outlandish. A nigga named Coke Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And snorts and takes an 8
Or,
ball out of his pocket.
He was that one nigga from Street Beefs. The
Bling Bling.
Nah, the black
I'm thinking
dude.
of bum fights.
Wing Chung.
Nah,
Oh, that was his friend.
The black, yeah, that was Wing C was his homie. Damn, what was that dude name?
Black Samurai, Death Samurai.
Death Sentence.
Death Sentence.
Yeah,
Death Sentence. Yeah.
I wonder what happened to him.
He's probably still alive.
Still training somewhere.
Up in the mountain.
You know, Death Sentence was that nigga.
This?
Yeah.
Well, that's something.
May God have mercy on your ass because I serve.
This isn't, yeah.
I mean, 135.
But he's not fighting you. Are you sure?
Oh my god!
Oh, he looks like he's about to take
He
off.
ran in. We got to show y'all this.
That's his style.
This looks crazy.
He's got an autistic approach.
Obey my commands,
Oh, this way
man.
to
Protect
be up.
yourselves at all times. Dap up if you want. Dap up if you want. Be street beast. Round one. Let's work.
Get the fuck out of here. Nobody
Nigga.
gives a fuck. They just
Yeah,
are rooting for
they're
this
just glad
nigga.
he's standing. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's funny.
You know, you
Niggas
train with Mighty Mouse.
Really?
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse. He's the actual boxer.
That's what's his name? Demetrius Johnson.
That's right.
Johnson,
Yeah.
yeah. Legend. And even he couldn't do nothing with him.
Yeah, nah.
Some niggas are unteachable, but shout out Death Sentence. Hope he's still fighting.
Next
Shout to
Hashtag office hours. Valedictorian, tapping in. And each week, there's some dumb nigga on the internet doing some dumb shit. So I'm going to start putting niggas in detention. First, one nigga got to get suspended. And that is Jim Jones. Jim Jones and 50 Cent might need to get suspended too. Both them niggas suspended. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all niggas as well. I don't know if y'all gonna cover that. I don't know if y'all know even know. I assume y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put Lil Russell's bitch ass in fucking detention. Like, nigga, go ahead and send detention. No, he's in office hours for that. Now, the office hours that I really got is what is y'all's top 3 artists? Because that'll tell me what y'all see as substance, or what the fuck you even listening to. Because the LOI boys don't, niggas glazing Lil Wayne, wipe your mouth. Nobles, Tone, what the fuck?
My top 3 artists, I listen to Future, Frank Sinatra, Langston Hughes. In that order.
That was gonna be mine.
It's a tough one.
I would say
you like Beethoven, though.
Yeah, but I don't really like to, you know what I'm saying?
You don't like to brag about
I don't like to divulge that information to people, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
I do like classical music.
Yeah.
But let's see. I would say Sammy Davis Jr.
Okay. Perm or after the perm?
After perm.
Okay. Classic.
I love black women, so I'm gonna have to say Mary J. Blige.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you listen to her album? Her new one? It just came out?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of Jill Scott.
Exactly. You're thinking of another black woman.
Racist.
And then last but not least, I'm gonna have to say the one and only DJ Hustle and Flow.
D-J.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta have like a Walkman to listen to that tape, nigga. And you gotta get that shit dried off from all the piss.
Exactly.
A nigga spelled my name that way one time. I said, "Bro, please don't ever do that again."
You spelled the DJ?
No, A-J-A.
Oh,
I said, bro,
yeah, what the fuck?
Please don't ever do that again. That looks crazy.
You said you doing too much.
I hate when niggas do.
He said, my mama named me AJ, nigga.
I hate when I see in people's phones like my name saved in there and it's AJ, but the J is lowercase too. That drives me crazy.
I wonder what I got you as.
I'm like, it's not like
But
that.
that's what Apple does, though.
Nah, you gotta do that.
It's got to be uppercase.
You gotta do that,
If it's
man.
just 2 letters, yeah. If we want to be all the way correct, it's supposed to be
Oh, I got you punctuated.
A.J.
I don't do all that. I just got the AJ. I got AJ the Menace, and it's all capital A, the T, and the M.
Yeah, that the lowercase J, I'd be like, oh god, when have you ever seen that?
Then I'm not a
With
boy
any 2
anymore.
initial person.
Yeah.
It looks crazy. It looks crazy.
TJ, PJ, CJ. It's all caps. Oh.
Top 3 is probably gonna be like Nipsey, Dom Kennedy. I used to listen to a lot of Ross, but I don't know, bro. Top 3 is fucking
Carey.
crazy. Like, what is my top 3 right now? Shit. That, it's always changing. I'm looking at Apple Music, like my Essentials playlist this week, and there's like 2 Schoolboy Q songs in there.
Okay.
I got Kendrick in there. I got
Little Bad Bunny.
No, I got Big Sean's in there, of course. I got Chuck English. Trinidad James is in there. The Isley Brothers is in there. Kodak
Kid
Black.
Rock.
Wiz Khalifa and Currency. J. Cole. Meet the Flockers, YG. YG's first album, I listened to that last week. That shit is fucking perfect. It's actually perfect. That shit is so good.
No skips.
No, not a single one, nigga. And the album
How long is it again?
How long? Like
how many songs?
The duration? Oh shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably like 14, 15,
14,
somewhere in that
it's not
range.
long.
Nigga, it's so good, bro. It's a perfect album.
It's amazing.
It really is, bro. The shit's
Lying,
good.
nigga.
That shit is perfect.
What's it called?
My Crazy Life.
Was that the one where the car was behind him?
Good question. I can't remember now.
Shout out to YG, man. I never.
No, I feel like it was the one with him in the mugshot. Yeah, it was him in the. It was him in the mugshot.
Classic.
Yeah, it was him in the mugshot.
This one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Talking about some classic, nigga. You was 13 with that shit.
BPT.
You wasn't living that life. You couldn't
Left,
relate to
right.
it.
Big and Back being bull. Meet the Flockers. My nigga.
I was 14. I was
My
different.
nigga my nigga was huge. My nigga. That shit was my nigga.
One of
my
the
nigga.
best things and
That shit
worst
was-
things to happen.
Kinda, yeah. B. That's like at
Explain some of that.
that's like at the pop out show. I kind of forgot how hard that nigga YG went until he came out and it's like certain niggas came out and the shit was just like through the fucking roof.
Yeah, he came out and he was loved.
Yeah, it was crazy, my nigga. All right. Last leak one. Oh, actually, it might be one more. I can't remember.
Like your top 3 favorite artists.
I lied. That was the part 2.
Crazy back crack. All right.
This is Roscoe.
Hashtag office hours. Can y'all call on real quick so we can get his take on J. Cole's album? I was really looking forward to his take on it, especially because this latest album reminds me so much of Lauren's music. I also know he's a big fan, so I'd love to hear his perspective. It was fire to me, by the way. 75% is no skips. This is real hip-hop. I was hoping to hear, but Charlamagne had a point. He does rap about the same shit. Growing up in the Ville, light-skinned struggles, marriage struggles, and trying to sign to Jay-Z. But what else is he to do? This shit was dope, though, nonetheless. Is the Ville back in y'all's opinion? Shout out to my boy Roscoe.
Charlamagne said J. Cole is like a Honda.
Civic?
He was just like, it's like a Honda. Like, it's reliable. It gets you to where you need to go, but at the end of the day, you're going to be like...
It's not flashy.
You're going to feel like something's missing. Like, you're going to be wanting more. He obviously hasn't drove in like 2026 Hondas, but you know.
Right. The bitches are nice now.
That bitch is motherfucking nice, nigga.
Oh shit.
Nah, the bitch is nice, nigga. For real.
Okay, I'm about to call White Man.
Back.
We got a lot more comments on the why this week.
Yo.
What up, nigga?
Yeah, what up?
Nah, I know we probably don't look too familiar. It's been a minute, you know.
Yeah,
you've been doing your thing, making a whole lot of money out. You probably don't even recognize niggas no more. But it's good to see you, brother.
It's good to see you too, man. I ain't made nothing yet, so if anything, I'm in a deficit, but we good.
Admire this field, though.
Hey, man. Hey. Hell yeah. You closer to the paper than we are. Shit.
Yeah. So,
yeah, nah,
what it is.
We actually had an office hours that was calling to get your perspective specifically on some shit. They want to know how you feel about this new J. Cole album.
Oh, album of the year.
Oh, and they also said that he bit your style.
He's the album of the year. Album of the year. Best album probably for the decade.
Okay. Album of the day. I enjoyed it too. Justin said it was boring, but you know, he's not an intellectual kind of guy. He doesn't really think deeper than surface.
It was J. Cole, which is good.
Yeah, I'm also fucking around. It's not the album of the year. It's
you walk niggas down.
Yeah. What's the point of lines?
Yeah, nah. It's it was I want to be a stan. I want to be so much I want to say on the positive side because it's Cole. It's my guy.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
You know this dude.
It's my guy. But I mean, I thought it was phenomenal rapping for the most part, and
can't deny that.
I also did like it. I don't want to say I put it down. I don't feel myself running back to it a bunch. There are some standouts that I like that drum and bass record. I like that Safety that everybody likes. Safety. I like that Old Heads joint is one of my favorites. That beat knocks. I like Poor Thing.
I was say Poor Thing.
Yeah, Poor Thing go crazy. Of course, the one he put out, I like that where he had the joint going backwards and everything.
Oh, that
2-6. But the one where it was going back.
Yeah, that was crazy. Those visuals were
That
insane.
joint was crazy. Those visuals were crazy. So, like, don't get me wrong. I think it's a good project. I don't think it's a bad project. I think it's a good project. I just wish he would have chosen to remove some of the records that were, like, kind of done a long time ago that, you know, probably just didn't fit the mold. It fit the mold, but, like, there wasn't that much. It felt like he just had shit. He just had shit. It didn't feel like he was excited to put new music out more than he was just prepared to deliver what was there. like he wasn't trying to piece it together as like this is my new exciting album, The Fall Off. It's like, nah, these are all the pieces of The Fall Off I created over time. But it's like reevaluate and be like, do I even need this shit anymore?
Cohesiveness, yeah, it wasn't as cohesive
for the cohesion and just for the overall feel of the project. So
this is literally what we talked about, man. It didn't feel like this album was an evolution.
Have you listened to it yet?
I listened to it.
It wasn't evolution. It wasn't evolution. No, it was not. I agree with that. It was not evolution.
I think if the fall off was For Your Eyes Only, that would have.
Well, yeah,
that would have made more sense to me.
Yeah. Well.
I don't know. I think this is actually this is a fulfilling prophecy. Yeah. The whole fall off this is a fulfilling prophecy, self-fulfilling. Like
it's not
saying the fall off.
Yeah.
Saying it's calling it the fall off and watching everything happen how it's happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's all propelling into what that name is. You know, like we all don't feel the same about this project as we felt about his shit before or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it kind of stands in itself as the fall off for real.
Yeah.
But I like it. I got some records I like. I just don't think I will go back to a lot of them. I tried to run the whole project a bunch. Like every time I played a project or like a record or two, I'm like, man, nah, let me listen to the whole thing again just to see.
Yeah, I feel that. When you try to go back and cherry pick, and then you're like, you know what? Let me just start from the top.
Let me just start from the top and just see if it's real. Like, see if there's anything else that hits me again. But I always go back to the same ones. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yeah, none of these are really growing on me. It's just the ones that I named.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, nah. But shit, there you have it. Who asked this question?
This is Roscoe.
There you have it, Roscoe. That's
Roscoe. If I'm gonna give it a number, I know you probably didn't ask, but I'm gonna probably give it a 6.
Okay, yeah, because Roscoe said it was fire to me. By the way, 75% were no skips. This is a real hip hop I was hoping to hear.
Nah, it's real hip hop, but I'll give it a 6 though. I give it a 6, but like, yeah, I'll give it a 6
with possibility to grow.
Yeah, it still got some room to grow.
Maybe I've tried it so far.
Yeah. Growing normally, something growing on you normally doesn't take years. You normally get it maybe like a week,
a couple weeks,
or 4 or 5 days. Yeah, a couple of weeks, a month or two maybe. I feel like that's when you actively. Most niggas have given up at that point too.
Yeah, but then like you might have heard
you know what I'm saying?
You might have heard it somewhere else in passing and been like, oh, that was kind of alright. Let me fucking try it again.
True. Yeah, something brings you back to it.
And the thing about this project too, I should say, is like the records that I don't like, I really just don't like. It's not even like it's close.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know exactly.
Yeah, it could at least be one thing out of that record you don't like, but you don't like the whole thing.
Yeah, he hated them.
Yeah, those records I didn't like, man, and I just can't go back to.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn, it sounds like it's making you sad thinking about those records.
They've wronged you.
It is, man. It's cold, man.
It's cold world.
Man. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
We
some
all
sad shit. Y'all need something more positive to speak on, but it's cool.
I guess that's all they wanted to hear from you about.
Well, we also didn't know if you was gonna feel negative or positive either. You could have loved this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he said 75%. 75 is a stretch for me.
It's a stretch.
Didn't you give it like a 7.6 out of 10?
You gave it a 6. Oh, you're talking about Justin.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being that high.
No, you gave it a 7 points. You gave it a higher ranking than I did.
I don't remember
and that blew me because I thought I liked it more than you.
I don't remember that.
Watch your shit. Watch film, nigga. It's the only way to get better.
Yeah. But all right, man. What else you want to tell the people, man? How you been, man?
Yeah, you want to tell them why you left so abruptly?
Man, I've been learning at my own pace over here, man. I've been, put myself in a situation I've always wanted to be in. Opportunity to leverage some real estate. So I'm hoping to do that. And it's just a lot. It's a lot to gauge, a lot to learn, and it's not super linear as the path. It's not like do this first, do this next, learn this next. It's just like the information out in the ether. Go find it, go grab it, and do what you can.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a free fall.
It's a free fall. It's good. I'm excited about the autonomy, but on the early onset,
it's on some Wall Street shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but on the early onset, it's like I don't know. I'm very used to jobs and stuff like having a strict but predictable training regimen to get you up to speed.
Yeah.
some sort of training thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, use some modules and shit.
So yeah, like they got modules, but it's like there's no direct on like these are the ones you need to do. It's just like here are all the modules. Decide if you want to like
these are available tools.
That is interesting.
Yeah. So
it's almost like your job over here was just so much better and easier.
Man, I'm not. I mean, I know you don't believe it, but I'm not. For the people who are listening, I'm not gone. I'm immersing myself in something that is very important to me and I'm excited about. So I'm immersing myself in that in order to allow for everything else to flow.
Tony's still struggling with it.
Yeah, I don't know why he don't understand. He acting like niggas is just making shit up to like separate. You must deal with a lot of people in your life who lie to you to just like to do something else. They just like set you up for one thing just so they can do another thing. Is that what happens?
Well, no, Lorne, I'm just excited that you was leaving, so I just figured I'd push you away so you don't come back. It's reverse psychology.
That's the cope that he
that works too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a hurt man.
But that's my defense because I really miss you, but fuck you, nigga. I don't want you to come back. We're actually going to replace you with a taller Lorne. He's going to be 5'9".
That's fine.
Yeah.
And he'll be worse at his job, but he'll be better than you.
I got you. I'll tell you, I got a I hit I don't know if Jay told you, I hit him up the other day just to see about y'all renting my spot.
Hell yeah, I was telling Tony about that.
Yeah. But I just got an applicant that I approved yesterday, so I don't know.
So no deal.
Hey nigga, shit moving, nigga.
We'll see, man. I've been just the only person who's been like really solid. Everybody else has been funky and weird, and it's been a real weird experience.
Yeah,
but
and I know
I've dealt with like 12 to 15 people already, so it's been a lot of bullshit.
Nigga, that's exhausting.
Yeah, it's been a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, that's exhausting.
Yeah. So I'm trying to make sure I don't have to pay 2 mortgages for another month.
That is literally killing you.
Yes. I can't do it. If I can't do it, I can't do it in April. Like I can handle March, but after that, I got to get rid of the crib.
Yeah.
So we gotta lock it in. I gotta have her in by March. I'm gonna sign some paperwork tomorrow and we're gonna get the people to come out and do an inspection. And as long as that passes, then we good to go.
Yeah, in business.
Hell yeah, nigga. About to say, Mr.
If
Get
that's
It Done.
good, that's really gonna put the fire under my ass. Look, honestly though, within a year's time, because I'm talking like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I am hella confident about my situation. And it is just the moment right now where shit is still like kind of stressful, just going through it, but I know I'm gonna make it happen because I'm pretty determined. And by the end of this year, it's gonna be a little. I'm gonna try to act like I used to act.
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed if you do.
Hell yeah, nigga. Long been pulling up.
Humble for too long.
Well, you're gonna be the real you from now on. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be the same guy, but I can't promise it because. Oh yeah, I got there's some things on the table. So
yeah, facts.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Y'all find out soon. But anyway, man, that's it. My life ain't been nothing extravagant. It's just been a whole lot of hustle and learning. That's it.
Hustle and motivate.
Hell yeah,
I
nigga.
got a show today.
That's all it is right now. A whole lot of hustle, motivate, and shit like that. That's
a whole lot of fuzzy braids.
That's what we've been trying to tell y'all, man. Lauren been busy working, man.
Big Mill braid era.
Whole lot of ramen noodles, Lauren.
All right, we got one more office hours is audio from Nuso, and then we out of here.
Broke why?
All right, yo. Oh yeah, well, beast. I saw you yesterday, so I'm like,
all right, nigga. Be safe, nigga. All right, nigga.
All right, y'all.
If this is the last time we speak,
see you already, nigga.
This is the last time we speak. See you, nigga.
All right, brother. I'll be sure to never hit you up specifically.
All right, I'll be safe, nigga.
All right, yeah.
I'll change my number.
All right.
You don't even have the opportunity.
One last.
Yeah, you show him.
Nuso has 2 of them.
Damn right.
Yo, hashtag office hours. Been a while. After you guys had a conversation about the finding work, it's been like a few weeks now. Do you feel it's gotten better or it's still a work in progress? Peace.
What did he say?
I think he said No.
Play it again, yeah.
Hashtag office hours. Been a while. After you guys had a conversation about the final work, it's been like a few weeks now.
Had the conversation about the final work.
The final work.
I think it means that just like the podcast quality.
Oh, okay.
Guys had a conversation about the final work. It's been like a few weeks now. Do you feel it's gotten better or it's still a work in progress? Peace.
It was that piece that really fucked up everything. I was like, that's what it was.
Like, how serious is the question?
This nigga just became a Viking.
Then he's got one more. It's short. It looks like it's 10 seconds.
Okay.
Also, Ramadan Mubarak to anybody that's Muslim that's listening, and to AJ's dad, because he's also fasting, I think.
He's definitely fasting.
I assume.
Yeah, that's a whole fact.
That's dope.
I'll let him know you said that too. I'll send him this clip.
This nigga said Ignite good as shit. He ain't even Muslim. Nutso is... I like that.
I thought he was.
Nah, this nigga ain't Muslim. I think it's a work in progress. I think these two next to me need to pick up their slack. I think, we're doing our best. We're trying to strive and provide for y'all.
It's funny. I think you need to pick up your slack.
I give the floor to you.
I think you need to pick up your slack.
Well, I'll raise that twice for you to pick up your slack.
I'll wait for you to talk so I can talk. You done? So just because you watch,
wait for me to talk,
just because you watch Cory Holcomb every week,
you wait for me,
and you happen to timestamp that shit doesn't mean you're working hard, nigga. You're a broken record.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Report on one person.
Fuck out of here, nigga. My shit is vast.
Nah.
I follow stories, nigga. I'm a story follower.
Your stories are they're long-winded and repetitive.
Hey, shut up. We talked about an interview with your shit, nigga.
Yeah, AJ said it was interesting. He said he wanted to watch the full version.
Later.
He didn't say that shit about Cory Holcomb, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
I remember saying I wanted to watch the full version.
Yeah. You was like, he literally asked you, was like, what else did they talk about? I'm actually kind of interested. Don't lie. You gonna lie and you gonna lie? It's on film, nigga.
I remember finding out it was part of the Epstein files and thinking that was the worst waste of time in the world. I was like,
wait, what?
The Epstein file. You talking about the Epstein joint?
No.
No,
we're talking about the shit from this episode.
Yeah, no, we're talking
from
about
what episode?
With Shawn.
Exactly. We don't.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What?
Nigga, he was like, what was that? Nigga, come on, dog.
Okay, well, first of all, I think the people love the Epstein thing.
They probably did love it.
And third of all, I put something in the notes.
The
floor is yours.
I think it needs work.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah. That's what I think. I think niggas don't watch film. I think niggas they're not conscious about the time constraints. I think the topics aren't researched enough. I think a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't matter if you don't watch it, because now I'm just talking to a wall. So
yes.
Okay. Do you feel like you're helping? Look, this all boils down to, do niggas want to make the show better or not?
Like, what do you think you bring?
When we beef in the way that we do to where it'll be subtle.
You put them in a position, you give them the gems. If they can't do it, they're not stars. Period. I know what version of him y'all is. So y'all not locking into that frustrates the fuck out of me.
I'm the guy that sits in the middle. Why am I valuable to this trio?
Right. We're not first. Not anymore. Nobody's coming to us first for anything anymore. That's not happening. But niggas got a beef to have a good episode now. That's crazy.
We only grow at the rate that we hate each other?
Yeah. It's done, bro. I'm done with you niggas. I ain't gonna lie.